guys doing? Conru sleep deprived. It's been a while. How have you been? Have you been well? Conru Drew, Conru Sid, Conru Shell, Conru Gray, Conru Rules. All of you well, guys. How's it going?
Always Cecil.
Never Cecil. Conru Anaras. Hi. Oh, that reminds me of something that happened when Anaras was visiting me to help me pack. I will. Do you want to hear? So since Anaras had to pay the terrifying Swiss prices to buy a ticket, I decided I'm gonna take him out to dinner or lunch rather. Conrad Kenzie, I'm here to be eaten. And the interesting part of that, wait, where's the eat? Wait, oh, it's it. Conrad Kenzie, yeah. Is that there's something that made me wonder because while we were already almost done with the food, a group of Asian tourists have arrived at the place, and I was like, out of all the places you chose to go is this strange Asian fusion cuisine thing. Ha! Thank you for the ad packs, it's deprived. And thank you for the 12-month subscription lurker! Congratulations, you have now upgraded your subscription icon.
Never settle.
Indeed, never settle. So we went, there's like a really nice place that opened a little bit, like last year, August, I think. It's very, very nice. And it's an Asian fusion cuisine. But it's really good. Like it's really, really good. But then at the same time, when you see like those Asian tourists, I say Asian because I didn't hear them speak, so like I couldn't easily identify. I don't think they were Japanese, but made me think like more like. No, you know what? I don't remember precisely, but you know, I didn't hear them speak. But like they chose out of all places to go in Switzerland is to go to a Asian fusion store, and I was like, are you guys Dajabu? Please don't be disappointed, because there is an authentic Thai place not far away from where they were coming from. Like it has great Thai food. It's run by Thai people, and I was like. Okay, it's like, I don't know. Thank you for the hot bachelor, and hello Karen. Hi, Kondri. How are you guys doing? Yeah, Anaras couldn't understand the Swiss German. Poor Anaras. It always fascinates me that I find that the Bavarian German dialect is very close to the Swiss dialect, but when the Germans, even those from Bavaria, come to Switzerland, or I speak to them Swiss German, they're like, I can't understand you. I'm just like, huh? It's really similar though, bruh. Why? Hello, how are you guys? Tell me, how is your Tuesday? It's Tuesday, innit? Kanri Fuji, how are you? Thank you for the cute. So far so good though. Being an American, oof, my fingers are crossed for you. To be fair, we don't understand Bavarians either. No, but it was a Bavarian friend to whom I said, oh, your dialect sounds really close to the Swiss one, and I spoke to her in Swiss German. She's like, I don't understand anything. I'm like, oh, nande. Sonai chikai nan desu kedo. Bavaria is a special place, probably. Hanging in there. Gamba. After you brought me to the train station, I sat in the train right in front of two Swiss women. They might as well have spoken Swedish. I mean, also it honestly depends on like how old they are. Bavarian, these nuts. Aria, 3 steer streak. Arigato, Lure. I'm finally being productive again, says Kenji, after being sick for 12 days. Hope I can mega productive and get some big stuff done before the year ends. Ooh, that sounds here like you're cooking a lot. Do share once you're done. Yeah, Nars, I feel like the older generation's dialect is even worse. It's like historically accurate, TM. In unrelated news, I also am not allowed to drink vitamin Well Awake anymore. Goodbye my hopes of ever receiving a sponsorship for them. Now I made the unfortunate discovery that caffeine and my new ADHD meds don't mix. Like yesterday was fine, but today was like after I finished drinking it, and you know I digested the vitamin Well Awake. We had like a lab cleaning session, and there I'm going around dusting off the devices in the lab when I am hit by anxiety, by severe anxiety. I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I anxious? There's nothing to trigger me. Why am I anxious? I'm fairly certain no one could tell aside from, you know, me. I'm like, I am suffering under inner turmoil. La la la. Thank you for the head pats and arigato omedetou Fuji for the 20 stream streak. It's my work staff, so probably won't share. Gomenna sorry, gozaimasu.
Nobody expects the anxiety strikes.
Yeah, nobody expects anxiety strikes. I was like, why is it happening? Is it because I'm not taking my antidepressants, but I can't take them together with... And then I googled, and I typed in the name of my ADHD meds and anxiety, and it's a common side effect. And then I read that it doesn't mix well with caffeine. It's like, naruhodo. Zannen desu ne. Zannen desu ne. Oh well. C'est la vie. Silicon brain, yeah. And then anxiety continued until
no
almost the end.
caffeine for the gone. She's just silly without it already.
I'm always silly. I'm never too silly. I'm always just the right silly. Always the right amount of silly. I'm not sure how I survived 2 plays. Without caffeine, you had me. I'm the source of caffeine. I go joggies. Brrrt. You survived also because you had kitties. Arthur is so silly. It's like sitting on the toilet and he comes over and flops onto my feet, and it's like, well, nice seeing you here, sir. Oh my god, guys! I told this on a Discord server. It was so nice on the weekend seeing. What was it? Yesterday? No, it was yesterday. Seeing Merlin chase Arthur around, because usually it's the opposite. Indigo Mets, we'll be back later. Otsufuji, go get the meds. He owns the toilet, remember that. He doesn't. He does not own the toilet. Hydrate, redeem, yes. But also Kenji, like, even if it's work stuff, like, do share, like, say, oh hey, I completed like this big thing for workies, and we'll just what's Kenji, yatta ze. Hi Mayume, Kondre, how are you? Are you doing well? It's Tuesday, innit? It's very British. Though I'm fairly certain, I think Mirage Noir actually plays somewhere in the United States. Tuesday, indeed. Not Tuesday. We'll have a Tuesday next week. Yeah. Praying. Little goody two shoes. Little goody two shoes. Tuesday. Yeah, all I can say is big thing, which I should have done half a year ago, but work tough, so it keeps getting delayed. Honestly, it's similar at my workplace. Like, I feel bad about certain stuff that I could not dedicate enough attention, but at the same time, I am kind of the fire extinguisher for urgent, smaller stuff. That's my use of the workplace. If you not soon, if I haven't said yet. Oh yeah. So yeah, today yeah, Cam played this on the weekend, right? Or was it yesterday? When was Cam playing this? I think Cam was playing this yesterday, the game, the demo, but she got further than I did because she streams longer than I do, and I had to like unlurk from her stream because I didn't want to get spoiled. But yeah, the Kickstarter for the game is still going, so if anyone is interested after we complete this, we stopped at a place where we're having like the selection. Oh, look at her, look at her, look at her. Did she play it on hard or on easy? Did she play this segment on hard or on easy? Konnichiwa Kumatara! How are you? Are you having a great evening? Or morning? Or lunchies munchies? You know what would be fun? If I could do good morning streams with you guys. Oh, you don't know. I was like, I'll have to one-up her and play on hard. But I have like little trust of my own skill. Yeah, there was! This is literally where we stopped, where the game is asking us, oh, do you want to play it on hard or do you want to play it on easy? And I was like, I mean, anyway, we saved, so even if we have to backtrack. Also, it was fun. He came out the same reaction as I did when we first get the choice in the demo last time. Like the first time we started, gotta play it on Vago difficulty. It's like to escape the escape route, and she was like, "Oh, what if I chosen the wrong way thing right in the beginning?" It's like same. I want to share something with you guys. I just got it back. It's gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's gorgeous. Not time to have in the cities. Oh no. Ara? Ara? Arara? Adare? Kare kare? Dore kare? Dore kare kana? Adare kana? Looks just like me, right? Kare rice desu! Sunrise! Sunrise! It's sunrise. The sun is rising. It's dawn. Because it's for the song called Dawn. And you're not corny. Dawn. That's the title of my original song, and the art just got finished. Yay! Doing at that. Yeah, Rikomura did such a great job. It's really gorgeous. Let's go. Hi. 4月で来ます。Yeah, I wanted to show you guys because I just received it. What a day! That reminds me, I should write a certain someone a question about something, and before I forgot, which also reminds me, for the love of God, I need to call my insurance when they actually have open. Yeah. 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 I wanted to ask, I wanted to make the music video myself. It would be a very simple one. I am terribly sorry. I am gomenna sorry. Gomenna sorry. I will try. Thank you for the attacks. Reading art. I can't read my chat on this side. Wait, I need to. Kots だったけど、かな、kots だったかな。覚えてない。これかな。 Yeah. Chigawa. Gosh, it's been so long since she posted that type of music video that I need advice for. Ah! Ah! Yabonku shinaide kudasai! Yatta! Yes, sonnani. Desho desho. Did she just like But she had like lots of videos like that? Where did they all go? Am I... Ah. Yeah! Okay, I guess I can't ask her because I can't find the thing that I want to ask her about. Okay, I found it. She did it in her Brave Shine cover. Incidentally, Yukinami does a lot of anime and game song covers in English. She translates lyrics herself. ぜひチェックしてください。これ。Why you do such a terrible thing? Today is Ashi Day. Aren't you supposed to, you know, praise Yoshi? Then it's gotta be another thing I'm gonna have to concern myself about when I start posting my singing, getting art. I mean, you don't have to get original art if you don't want to. People post stuff with using the art of the stuff they're covering from. So it really depends on how far you want to go. To me, it's an original song, so I need to get art anyway. Dude. Why do you need insurance gun? Did you destroy any villages? And then, no, I did not. Arigato. I wanna lower how much I pay per month. Because, like, last year, I wanted to have a full health checkup and just, you know, pursue everything that was worrying me. And so I raised it so that, because that would be, make more sense. But this year, like, it was already less, and for next year, I'm not gonna be really doing much health-wise. So it makes no sense that I would pay as much per month. So I need to tell them to please lower it. Bunker shinaide kudasai. Okotchau yo. Okotchau yo ne. I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna burn down villages. Thank you for your patience. Thing is, if I didn't write her, I would immediately forget about it already. Because I keep forgetting it because I get distracted by work. What a sentence, getting distracted by work. Okay, now it showed up. I was like, how I just set it up before the stream? Why didn't it work? No, it is working. Okay. Oh, yeah. There, but write that down. Yes. I also recorded some, you know, musical musings for maybe another future song. Who knows when I'm cooking. First of all, I wrote myself a reminder to call my insurance and then I forgot to do it. It's the backup boy days. Yeah, I'm gonna forget. I also have like other stuff that I immediately wrote down about the musical stuff that was coming to my mind. I gotta do that. I think this is where we stopped, right? Easy or hard mode. See, this is where we stopped. Would you like to play the following section in easy or hard mode? You can switch from hard to easy anytime, but not the other way around. Came some fluff dialogue. Well, the hard version contains everything, but takes a while and is a lot more chaotic. I'm really not used to having TTS looking towards the gun. Yeah, you gotta look towards me. Sure, let's go hard. So, Cameron, are you sure? No! You won't be able to save for several minutes, so please do so now if you need to. I already saved. Vtuber. Let me explain how this works. Oh wait, this is the Both groups will be moving at the same time. I will provide support, but you're responsible for your individual actions. Keep in mind that this is a real time. If you take too long to make decisions, there may be consequences. Oh damn. However, if you're feeling overwhelmed, you can press pause button to catch your breath or restart button to pause the section over. To start the section over, okay. Huh? What are you talking about? Don't worry about it.
The sassy energy is too much. I can't look
I'm
away.
not sassy! No then, let's begin. It's totally not the voice that I did last time, but it's okay. Escape, okay. There's a camera up ahead. Already? What do you want me to do? Please tell me that the insufferable racket isn't coming from you. Disable. I'll go around. We should just ignore it. Has anyone ever told you to use those big words? Why are they talking the same? Since we can only disable a limited amount of security cameras, we should prioritize the ones Prince Sierra might need. Exactly. Thank you for the like tree. We may encounter more security officers though. Oh damn. That's fine, we can handle it. Jam is such a feminine name. With your phone button? How did I voice Uni last time? I don't remember. It's not the only thing I have. I have this phone taser here too. Isn't that basically useless? Damn, this facial expressions over here. There's a fork up the road ahead. Which way do you want to go? Isn't it supposed to be a job to tell? So you said you looked for lost animals a lot? As you know, I'm a digital-only connoisseur that didn't upload the floor plan anywhere. It's okay. Yeah, I'm a detective, though I don't really get assigned a lot of detective work. Girl got her hands on the physical map. In fact, today was my first case. Dumb messes. Oh, and you stumbled into a complicated situations. I'm sorry about that. Since our friend is no help when they will flip a coin, I would rather just bake and then leave it up to fate. It's okay, I feel like being in this situation is 99% of my fault anyway. The floor's yours then. I can't voice everyone. Melissa Berry, hi. We're trying to escape prison. I don't remember. And they're talking at the same time. I can't voice everyone. There's a fork in the road here. We should go left. Are you sure? From what I remember, the security office should be straight ahead, right? We can go with your suggestion. You probably know better than me anyway. Oh damn, that's a bad word. Yeah, we're trying to. Hey you, what are you two doing here? Prison Break Season 6! I never watched that. Oh no, went the wrong way. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. No, it's my fault. Should have been more decisive. Yeah, this is my not trust myself. I'll fix this, I promise. Stay behind me. But how's your day, Lisa Berry? Have you been well? There's a police officer. Found this young lady. Seemed like she was lost, so I wanted to escort her back to the end. Left, I guess. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, how are you? I totally didn't mean to. So you know how the latest social media trend is to take selfies in dark areas? Yeah, well, I totally thought the boss said jail. It's a kind of sketchy, but you know, the views are important, so here I am. Anyway, I just checked and I actually totally misread it. Can you believe that? I'm so sorry, it was just a silly little mistake. I mean, I can follow you back to the police station as an apology, but... Hey, I know, I want to get in on the picture before we go. Want to get in on the picture before we go? She's so great. We're like Prison Island, we need Chaos Emerald to warp out of here. Wait, what is happening with these guys? Just take her and go. Hi, okay, Connery, how's it going? How are you? Yes, of course. I can't voice everything. I'm too focused on voicing on YouTube actually. Thank you for the ad-bats. How was your day, Elizabeth Berry? I'm doing well there. It's nice to see you. Let me pause. I'm sick. A sick Woomy. But I'm happy to be at home and watch streams while I recover. Yeah, have a good recovery. Hope you recover well. All's good. It's a bit hot, but all good. And I hope the weather treats you well. Honestly, right now, I would just be happy if it wouldn't get so dark so early. It gets dark starting at 3 p.m. because of the fucking mountains. Hope you get well soon. Yes, or soon. Can we pretend that never happened? Why? That was pretty good, girl. Why? That was pretty good, girly. I don't remember. You heard it too? I opened the comms just for that. Couldn't let your award-winning performance go to waste. Damn, I want her to do the voicing. I just copied what one of my coworkers, it sounds like. I don't know if I should be happy or not that it was so effective. Hi, Vtuber Cocktails, Bartender Kun, how's it going? I swear I don't normally talk like that. Have you played this game before? It's on Kickstarter. It's a automatic game where you play as Uni, who's like a detective. That's The Office. Yeah, they're now in the minigame section. Security camera up ahead. I'll go ahead and disable it. Okay, let's go find the key and... Oh! What? Is it not there? There's a key with a post-it note labeled main key pointed towards it. That sounds stupid. Very advanced security system. I'm glad she agrees with me. Yeah, I like the protagonist because she's really sassy and fun. Sometimes you forget where you put things. But taping a key to the window where everyone can see it and labeling seems like a bit of an overkill. Well, you won't find me complaining. It sounds sus. Maybe it's fake. Okay, let's go meet up with the other two now. Hey, there's the exit. We've done our part. Let's wait for them. They found the keys already. Well, I'm just busy with work in college. Ooh! Oh, wait. What's your major in college? Taped to the window for the whole world to see. Prisons, am I right? What a sad state of affairs for Solari's esteemed police department. Perhaps I should cut their budget until they pull themselves together. No, sir! If you cut people's budget, they're gonna be pulling themselves even less together. Don't help them out too much, so it'll be harder for me to escape next time. I'd appreciate if you didn't start planning your next jailbreak. I'm already regretting this one. Ah! There they are! Sorry we took so long. I have the keys here. Let me unlock the door. Wait, that was supposed to be hard mode? Which part of this was supposed to be hard? We actually made it! Hey, okay, whew, we finally, the time critical one, that is real time, we finished that one. A blast in the past. Yeah. College with Vtuber gang, nice to see you again. You feel better seeing them on everything. Got to see if I can find the Bachelor, Master, PhD, VTuber pipeline meme again. Oh my god. Oh, are there many VTubers with PhD? Who knows how easy mode is? Yeah, I don't know why I was scared of it. Maybe later in the game, once the game is actually finished, they can they have like more difficult segments. But it's like I suppose yeah. I suppose it really depends. Unfortunately, I have only masters to VTuber pipeline. I didn't do PhD. I just really wanted to be finished, honestly. I just wanted to be finished and go to work. I wanted to go to the real life already, and my real life are pixels now. See, I'm so many pixels. Not bad. He raises his hand to high five, and I instinctively tap my palm against his before realizing how surreal the whole situation is. Not a good decision. Eh? Not the dragon. I think there are a few who are doing a PhD in Vtuber on the side. Oh wait, is Mira doing a PhD? Master, I don't see myself earning PhD anytime soon. Yeah, but also I didn't have the option to continue in the group of this the professor with whom I was doing masters, and my other options at the university were not particularly great. And as I said, I just wanted to be done. I did consider going back, but it's kind of once you're out, it also feels like really hard to get back in. Okay, hydrating. University survivors unite! And as soon as Rubik survives his university, we can add him to we can add him to the survivors team. Thanks. I just helped break a gangster out of jail. I didn't think I was that kind of girl. I hate to do this to you right after you help, but Lyria will be on my ass if I don't. Huh? Lovely, he knocked our ass out. My eyes slowly open and it takes me a couple moments to reorient myself. Oh. My head's been going through it today in more ways than one. Didn't Alexa knock me out? I'm still alive, which is good. And I'm not restrained or anything, which is also good. But where am I? You know, Druid's also fine. There's... How do I put it? Not being restrained is good. Unless you're into that stuff. For sure, I gotta tell you this thing. It's, there is not... Thank you for the following, Zably! Arigato! How are you? Hope you're having a great day. Drew, there is not one singular guide to how to live a happy life. To how to succeed in life. Success in life looks very different for different people. One of the reasons why I wanted to be finished with the university already, I honestly was probably gonna originally finish it with bachelor's, until somebody said, well, if you have a master's, you have more options in the job market. And I thought, okay, 3 more years. I don't know, wait, what was it? Arigato! I don't remember how many years I studied. Hi, sir! How's it going? Konri! But honestly, I had some people I knew, also like from cosplaying, who were like, oh god, what do you call the profession? What do you call it in English? Carpenter! Yeah, the guy was a carpenter and he was already making good money. Might be true for masters, but I think a PhD is rarely worth it, at least monetary-wise. I mean, you can get great jobs with PhD. There are certain jobs that request explicitly PhD, but those tend to be rare and they can be really critical. I feel like if they know what they are doing, unless they really need for whatever reason a PhD person, they probably go more for industry experience thing. Because having experience in your actual field of work can be really worth a lot. I glanced around, the blurriness in my vision beginning to fade, and I realized that some parts of this room look vaguely familiar. Wait, is this the place I saw in the photograph? But how did I know what it looked like? I've never been here previously, and people can't dream about things they've never seen before, right? That means... No, wait. Does that mean it actually was a vision of the future? You're awake? God, I love this girl. She's so fun. I'm just getting my associates, and that's it. I already have a job lined up for me after graduations. Ooh! Oh my god, that's so good. That's so good. And What does associate map to? I have no fucking idea. Yeah, Elizabeth, explain that to us. I mean, there is like a job description that says like associate scientist. Honestly, once I graduated, I was first immediately lost. Because the job titles weren't saying anything to me. I was looking at them and not understanding what the fuck they actually correspond to. Because they obviously don't... Yeah, it was completely new. And honestly, it took me forever to get a job at all. Well, then again, I was a depresso espresso. I had like really, really bad self-esteem. It was like, my self-esteem was so low, it was 6 feet under. The pun was intended. I would get interviews because it's not like my resume is bad. But I would fail them so miserably because I would constantly talk poorly about myself. And it took like really forever. Like it really took a good coach to make me not do that. And then therapy. So like, and also probably part of it was also ADHD because I was so focused on finishing the university that my mom was like, oh, you need to start looking for a job. And of course, she was very much right. Dragonmon was right. Should have started looking for a job early. But also, it wouldn't have worked with ADHD. Can't believe in myself. Basically, bachelor's in the European terms, it's an American thing in the educational system. It's like half a master's in you. What's a half a master's? How do you half a master's? Which part do you saw? The legs or the arms? I get startled by the person who suddenly pops up next to me, though I think I end up scaring him just as much. Sorry! My bad, We share a laugh as we both start and stop talking at the same time. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm okay. What about you? I'm okay too. I'm Jem, by the way. Oh, the fake policeman! I didn't know you were the same person as the guy I ran into this morning. You remember me? Of course! You're the cute guy with the nice clothes from the plaza, right? Don't you mean the nice guy with the cute clothes? Freeing our hostage, Jim? Have a good look through. Half a master's is pretty much what? So you get 2-3 years of college. Yeah, that sounds like a bachelor's degree. It's not a difficult part. Is that ass? Do you take the ass half of the master's body? I'm gonna gamble with a Mirage. Alexei slides into the conversation easily. I watch him warily to make sure he doesn't try anything again, but he keeps his hands in his pockets and makes no moves in my direction. She's not a hostage, she helped you, Alexei. You could be a bit more grateful. Hey, I had to knock her out. You know how Thierry is about the secrecy of this place. Don't worry, I didn't even harm her. My head hurts a lot, actually. Sorry, my bad. Oh! Someone else, I got good education from a wonderful professor who said yes. Sorry, I think it was more like joking about this. I like to say that BSc is short for bullshit connoisseur. Yeah, it's not meant to diminish you. It's not meant to diminish you. Don't worry, and also it happens. Communication is the thing, and the important thing about communication is that you speak up and communicate, and then we can clear up any misunderstandings. Yes, sir. That's something that I learned, like if you don't communicate, you can't even clear up that. So it's best to, even if you're not the best at words, to just try to communicate, and if you get it across and and you're gonna clear the misunderstanding, then it's fine. And if you get it across but the other people don't particularly feel like clearing anything up, then it's kind of not your fault and you tried. Just gotta always come back. Now yeah, I guess Lucas prefers the ass side. seems to be a head peeking at me from behind the sofa. Is he waiting for me to say something first? Hi! Oh, ooh, he gets a soundtrack change. Back in my day, I didn't have the option of bachelor. I just took 5 years for some degree that's between bachelor and masters. I didn't want to smart like I was about to be upset because I worked really hard. No, you're doing great! What's more, it's really amazing that you have a job lined up. That's amazing! Do you know how many people struggle to do that? That's great! Oh, by the way, Lurker, that's kind of similar to how my parents' degree went. They also had like a 5-year study. Hello. Another new person I've never met before yet somehow recognized due to that picture. I'm Sammy. We talked to each other briefly earlier. Oh yeah, thank you for your help with the cameras. You helped too. Yet look at what they did to thank you. Heartless. Trash. Scum of the earth. I like this guy! Now I would certainly appreciate less ass on my degrees. Why do you have many? Do you have many butts? I survived university. I think that's good enough. Exactly what Drew said. Yeah, hey, that guy Sammy's my spirit animal, exactly. I'm gonna work with what you have to work with. I feel like I had like a comparatively smooth sailing when you disregard how I had to repeat some exams and wasted almost like an entire semester because I was waiting for the professor to let me do my master thesis with him. And then he said like towards the end of the year, it's like, oh yeah, I'm finally getting a new PhD student, so I will be able to have you be part of the team on next March. And I was just like, okay. And then I go downstairs to the room that's right below his, and that was the other professor, and it's like, knock knock. And it's like, hey, do you have an open master's student position? And he's like, yes. Can I do a master's thesis with your group? I was like, come after Christmas, and that's how that's how my master thesis happened. Good things I went back up during university, so I never finished. I mean, as I said, there is no singular path in life, and as frustrating that is. I mean, also a question: would you be able to restart? But yeah, also, there is not a singular path in life to happiness. It's all just complicated, and we're all just bullshitting our ways through life and trying to make the most of it. So whenever you're struggling, you know there will be a way for you to reach happiness. Just no matter how tough or rough the flow of life gets, just keep on walking. You're gonna make it if you just keep on walking. I mean, there's also time to stand for a second and reevaluate where the fuck you're actually going, but I'm very happy with how my path in life goes. It's weird and angled, but it's a happy path. Yeah, I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, what Elizabeth said. I was teaching biology students basics of chemistry. Chemistry lab work. And I've seen so many people also, like, I realized, I think those people ended up dropping out, but I also realized by how they were behaving in the university, where I was like, nobody's forcing you to be here. This is not mandatory education anymore. So I assume you come here to learn, right? An asymptotic path to happiness, maybe. Happy path is always good. And there are lots of people, they had different circumstances. There was a guy who had like a different kind of degree, and he was like he had a lot of contributions to science itself, to chemistry as a science itself. But then as the system changed, the Bologna system, his degree was no longer recognized, So he went to the university and attended to all the classes from scratch. And he obtained his master's at the same time as I did. And you have no idea how everyone from the professors was really cheering for him. And that was an older guy. He just went there and, fuck you all, I'm gonna ace this shit. And honestly, hearing that background story, how he just... And seeing everyone from the professors to everyone else just cheering the guy on. There was another guy also in the bachelor's part for biology. Like also like an older guy who was like 50s and he just came to the university. You don't have to complete university when you're young. If you want to go back to the university when you're old, who the fuck's gonna stop you? Most people go to college because they are forced, unfortunately. Not all want to even be there, but parents always push their children because they care, but sometimes not all their children want to go. Yeah, but I feel like in Switzerland it doesn't have to be that way because there's also like really lots of jobs with the Lehrling system, with the apprenticeship. Yes, yes, in Switzerland you have apprenticeship. Guard your own limit, nobody can stop you. Exactly what you practice. So in Switzerland we have a really developed apprenticeship system. So I feel like a lot of parents are way more open to... Yeah, I feel like it's a good thing. And also it makes it feel more official. But so in Switzerland it's a lot less forced. But sometimes people go to university and then they realize they don't really want to be there. Or they realize that it's not what they thought it was gonna be. And they don't have the mentality. You see so much praise about your home country and it seems like a great place to stay in the scenarios, but it's also expensive as fuck! And look, there are great things about Switzerland. But, yeah. I must say I had no key time with the classes, to be honest, although in hindsight I picked the wrong major. Happens. Same for Germany, yet everyone wants to send their kids to university. Look, my parents, in a way, I wasn't... How do I put it? It's like a really mixed bag. You guys know my parents are immigrants, right? And they did have this entire thing. They want the best for me, so I have to get the highest education possible. So I had to go to the university and I had to pick a sciences major. Because that's where the money making is at. I don't know, well, there's a very... Check Swiss prices. Well, Zapply, okay, that makes me happy. But after I came back from Japan and I looked at the prices, yeah, there's been some inflation happening. Should have gotten into master physics. Wait, Lucas, don't you have like the same degree as I do? Oh no, computer science. So I started to see thesis that when things went south. Honestly, my master thesis was probably the most smooth sailing I had in the rest of the university. I mean, yeah, because I was like, alright, where do I look for prices? I don't know, just go for Migros or Coop or just rent prices. Honestly, the pricing, but also prices really depend on which canton you live in. Like, around here, I live probably in the cheapest apartment possible and still a good one. But the rest is like 2K per month, which is like crazy. I didn't like my master thesis time. I procrastinated too much and had to rush. Honestly, no, I didn't even procrastinate that much this on the thesis. Most of it is joke 10 times now that everyone just plays with neural networks. Theoretical algorithm part of school. Honestly, do I regret studying chemistry? Not really, I do like chemistry. But I do wonder sometimes what would have happened if I didn't think like, okay, I need to fulfill the criteria my parents set out to me. It was just like, I need to do a sciences study, so which science do I like most? Chemistry, okay, let's fucking go. But chemistry, conceptually speaking, is really interesting. Because then, especially since like biochemistry and organic chemistry are kinda The same thing from different angles. Biochemistry starts from the big part and goes into the small, finer details, while organic chemistry starts from the fine details of individual reactions and slowly makes upwards to see how they actually interact in the body. Well, after I get this job for a while, I do wish to transfer to Sega of Europe. I'd like to travel Europe for great scenery and ideas for what can be implemented in my game ideas. And well, because you already know, I love for Sonic. I hope you get there. Wait, where is Sega in Europe? Is it in England? Okay, continue. Stop looking at me. It was Thierry's idea. All I told you was to bring her back with us and make sure she couldn't figure out where we were going. You could have just blindfolded her. I feel like some of you are forgetting that it's my job to be violent. Alright, I'm sorry, okay? Do you need an ice pack? Or pills? Or an ice pack and pills? Are those the only treatments you know? Where I live, I'd say they're nothing or surgery. I'm okay, I don't need the ice pack or pills. Or surgery. You sure? I know a pretty damn good surgeon. I'm sure you do. I think the best course of action would be to send her home to rest. Theory, what do you want to talk to her about? We shouldn't keep her here for too long. I'm not sure what to do either. I won't tell anyone, I swear. Not about your involvement in the jailbreak or your super cool ultra-secret spy headquarters. Spy? Huh. I kinda like the sound of that. No need to use such fancy words. We're just a bunch of dudes sticking around. Huh? Huh? Allow me to apologize for bringing you here as well as for your rough treatment. I am naturally suspicious of everyone due to my position, but I shouldn't have dragged an unrelated citizen into this. It's okay, I understand. I know I seemed a little sketchy. You are quite a bit more than just a little, I'd say. Well, now that all the apologies are done, why don't we take the time to introduce ourselves? There's no need to keep up this tense atmosphere, is there? I like jam! And the project management and software engineering course are somewhat useful, but very often welcome to hand-waving for the sake of looking like an important project manager. I feel like project management really depends on where you are. Like in my branch, honestly, I just dread working with customers. I literally had like a project manager today. It's like, can you tell me the date when this is gonna be measured? I have to talk to the customer in 30 minutes. And it's like, oh damn, girl, you sound like it's rough. It isn't in England, but it still counts for the entire European market, which is great. Why are you stopping to chat? Chat away! I'll catch up to you! It's also interesting to hear about chat. It's good to hear people chat about what they're passionate. That's fair. Personally, I really like my time at uni during my bachelor's and master's years. People on demand were mostly great. My time as PhD student currently is fun as well, but I procrastinate my work on my dissertation with other work way too much. I mean, most of the software architecture stuff is like one course's worth of content, which I had already studied before entering university. Ouch! Frank just bounces herself from reading chat and playing. Chat as much as you want. Is that what she wants? I only got involved in all of this because I wanted to know more about the vision I saw, and this place and these people are clearly related to it. So for now, I'll place my trust in them. I've already involved myself this much, might as well see this case through to the very end. Besides, I don't think they're dangerous. It's just a feeling I'm getting, though I'm sure Theo would get mad at me if I said that I was basing all this off of an instinct. Hehe, I wonder when I got so reckless. Chee-hee! Introductions sound good. I'm curious about you guys too. Great, I'll start then. My name's Chev, as I said earlier. Nice to meet you. I respond as politely as I can, though the look of surprise he gives me makes me think I've said something rude. What? Do you not know who I am? I don't think so. Should I? No, it's fine. It's better this way. Sassy baka. So doubling down on math, Foodier is the bane of my existence. Oh, I believe you that. And the stuff needed for solving actual problems would probably have been more useful for me specifically. He runs the Gemstones channel. Alexei, you didn't need to tell her. You're the third most famous person in this room. You'll live, lover boy. The channel name sounds familiar, and I soon realized it's because I've seen people watching it during lunch break. Oh wait, I do know you. I have a lot of coworkers who watch your content. You're that cosplayer who streams a lot, right? I'll check out your channel later when I get home. I'll make sure to subscribe too. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'll go next. He still seems a little suspicious of me, but the fact that he's letting me stay for introductions must mean I'm tolerable for now. Baby steps, I suppose. Because when you have a word with you, you should not have mentioned that name. The Fourier? The Fourier transformation! You know who I am, I'm assuming. Of course, Your Highness. There's no need to address me so formally. You can call me by my first name. I'll try. I absolutely will not try. God, I love this girl. If you must attach a title, could you at least call me Prince Theory? Okay, that I can do. He really is much different than what I was imagining. Alexei Dorla, I work in debt collection, but I'm on a forced sabbatical. Currently, I'm a wanted criminal accused of murder and breaking out of prison. You did break out of prison. Is he waiting for me to introduce myself first? Oh, I'm... Uni, age 24. Currently working at the Douglas Detective Agency. Went to college outside of Solary and majored in... Okay, I get it. You're a hacker. You did a background check on me. Do you stalk people for a living? I think that's his job description! Only if it happens in frequency space. Ooh. Yeah, I know. I just felt so bad I was so much information at once. Nah, it's good. Honestly, I joined at the hardest part where I couldn't pause as much because it was like a real-time event. And then they kept two things happening at the same time, and then I was trying to split my attention there. It's just a hobby, only when I'm bored. Really? What's your occupation then? Pro gamer. I destroy noobs online. Huh? Don't mind him, that's just how he talks. He's online so much that he's forgotten how to act in real life. I see. I guess Sammy doesn't touch much grass. There's nothing wrong with how I act in the real world. Uh-huh. So, is this your secret base? You guys called it the hideout earlier, right? That must mean it's a pretty important place. Eh? In what sense the opposite? I want to go to skateboards with him though. Yeah, you can drag him out. Like hog tie him and throw him over your shoulder and drag him out. Nah, I just named it that because it sounded cool. It did look rather ordinary for a secret base, but I've been hoping there'd be a cool hidden basement or something. He does have that skater boy drip. I want to lend him my J's and get him on my skateboard and push him down a hill. Like, sounds like a very traumatizing experience for him. I think you just dashed your dreams, Sammy. So, no secret operatives or foreign secrets or exciting eyes? I think you have a wrong idea about us. We're very normal. You just broke someone out of jail! Yes, it is fun for me. As long as it's just the character. Oh well, this is this and that and that. I give him a look and he just smiles back innocently. We're really just a couple of friends that meet up here sometimes because it's a safe space for us. Don't make it sound so special. This is my house and they're just trespassing. Don't be so stingy, Sammy. Someone who doesn't pay rent doesn't get to complain. Mind your friendship, I see. This entire place is yours? Oh, I think I can fit my entire studio apartment just into this living room. Rich people have it so nice. This house is huge. You must make a lot of money to be able to afford a place like this. It's something like that. Oh, that sounds suspicious fact. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. And push him up the hill. He was a skater boy. She said, see you later, boy. And Elizabeth Berry pushed him up the hill. He was never seen again. Honestly, don't do this kind of stuff to me, Elizabeth Berry. What's with this non-committal answer? It's either that or your parents are loaded. So what now, Your Royal Highness? I suppose it wouldn't be right for us to detain you any longer. You may leave, but you'll be placed under surveillance until this investigation is over. I hope you understand. And please try to keep quiet about everything you witnessed today. I don't want to threaten you, but it's extremely important that this remains a secret. Don't you need help? Pardon me? With the investigation? Or can you hire private investigators to help you? It sounded like you couldn't reveal your involvement. It sounded like you couldn't reveal your involvement, though. Well, just in case you forgot, I am a detective. You haven't solved any murder cases before. Everyone has to start somewhere. Or is this a 30 years of work experience needed type of job? I fail to see what you get out of this arrangement. Recognition? Connections? Money! Blunt honesty, I like it. Outreach and networking are nice, but money pays the bills. The economy's been rough these past few years. Thanks, Thierry! Thanks, Obama! Damn! Throwing the Royal Majesty under the bus. Another seagull on my dragon! Thanks, Thierry. Oh no, they're continuing. Oh my god. Thanks, Thierry. I appreciate that you think I could tank a country's economy all by myself, but unfortunately it takes far more capable people than me to do that. I just love how they all went like, thanks, Thierry. Thanks, Thierry. Thanks, Thierry. It's so cute. Of course we'll pay you for the job, but is there nothing else you desire? Well, there's the Asian reason, but they'll think I'm crazy if I share it. I'm just nosy. I want to figure out what's going on. Besides, my boss won't let me take work on any interesting cases, so this is my only opportunity. Prince Thierry seems a little hesitant, so I quickly add one more thing before I can stop myself. Please, I need more experience. There's something I need to do no matter what. Crap! Did I sound too desperate? Please give us a few moments to discuss this. Okay, I'll just be over here then. Thanks, Thierry! No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't mind a skater boy wearing Vans to ask me out on a date. I just don't worry. Not much discussing going on here, Your Highness. I'm sure you're all aware of where I stand on this. What about you, Mr. Intuition? Background check came in clear. Parents separated when she was young. She's been living with her dad since then, but moved out as soon as she was able to. Other than the few years she went to college, she's lived here all her life. No records of getting into any trouble. Seems like a normal person to me. I don't mind if she stays. Wow, really? That's nicer than anything you've ever said about me. Take a look at your own background check before complaining. Alexei, what about you? Oh, sorry, wrong ways. Alexei, what about you? So you would actually see him later after telling him that. You're asking if I trust her? Yes. Sure, maybe. Does it really matter? I don't feel threatened by her, and that's all I care about. I'm fine with letting her stay. That's what I thought you'd say. I'm okay with going along with whatever everyone decides. That's what I thought you'd say too. Do you not want her to, Fury? I don't have anything against her. She's helped us so far, so of course I'd like to trust her. However, why not treat Why not treat this like a test? Pardon? Have her help with the investigation. You don't need to trust her to do that, right? You can decide afterwards if she's trustworthy enough based on how she does. Besides, she doesn't look very dangerous, see? She doesn't seem like she would stab me in the sleep. That is a great one. Huh? Sami has a devotion to suspect Epsilon, too? I heard it was super rare, so I never thought I'd run to someone who has a copy other than me. I haven't read mine in years. I should... Ah! Wait, let me see. Let's check the profiles. We have Theo. She's perfect. Nothing else needs to be said. Gem, a master of disguises. He runs the Gemstones channel and often streams his cosplay creation process. I don't know. I like him. He didn't seem my type at first, but so far he's just like a cutie pie. And yeah. I suppose. I also like how his hair is pink. And he has freckles. He reminds me of myself. Hi, this is me. This is me. And there's this guy, a tourist gangster known around town for saying he's part of the Dorla gang and the leader's younger brother. He's surprisingly easy to talk to. He is still a gangster though, so I should be cautious. He's just a guy! He's just a little guy! Prince Theory, the Crown Prince of Solari, and first in line to the throne. He's polite and diplomatic, though his hesitancy to make any big changes causes the public to have a split opinion of him. He seems kind of different from what I expected. A programmer who lives in a massive house. He kind of reminds me of a lazy cat. Aww. He does... Honestly, no, he doesn't really give me cat person vibes. He gives me dog person vibes. Evidence. Initial findings. Okay. Let's put it back. What did she accidentally do? See? Harmless. We're not going to talk about how she just ripped the cover off with her bare hands and then shoved it back into the bookshelf to hide her crime. It already looked broken, and since when did you care about books? I don't. Fine. Fine? I will trust her for now and revisit my decision after the investigation. Thanks, Yeri! Your Highness, you gotta get out more if the mere thought of hanging out with someone new causes you to break out in cold sweat. Perhaps my current companions have given me a bad impression of what friendship entails. Damn. After a little mishap, I decided to sit on the sofa instead and not touch anything else. Relatable girl. Oh nah, I would want it right then and there. I would have my board as well. Like those unplanned dates when they have great memories that just some normal than just some normal dinner plan. Guess it's just me, oh well. I don't have a vast experience with dates, so don't at me. I like inviting my friends to go to cinema. That's literally my default definition. I find a movie to watch, I ask my friend if they want to watch the movie with me, and then I go there and maybe we eat and then we yap about the movie. That's what I do with every friend. That's what I often do with my mom. Okay, with my mom we go hiking. Spontaneous feels like we have the same energy. Yeah. I like having an overall plan. I'm fine with deciding spontaneously, but I like having like a general idea. Because it also like depends on what I'm gonna wear. And also, I also wanna eventually get my ass back home. If we're going to travel somewhere. Like you're not gonna wear pretty shoes if you want to decide to go hiking. You're gonna wear sports shoes. I suppose you can go in hiking shoes if you suddenly decide to watch cinema or maybe go to the theater. Or just, you know, have a nice stroll across the city. But I guess I'm not the most spontaneous person. As I said, I like having a plan, like an overall plan. It doesn't have to be like point by point, oh, at this time I need to be there and at this point we need to be there. But like have an overarching idea of what the fuck we're gonna do. can't believe I broke it! Why did it just crumble like that? Hi. Hi! Why do you look like that? Is it because of the book? Yes, I'm really sorry. Can I pay you back in installments? Is that expensive? How do you have it and not know? It's not like I can just find a copy anywhere. Kinda? Don't worry about it then. Huh? Are you sure? If it bothers you, just help with investigation and we'll call it even. Wait, does that mean? Uni, we made a decision. I sit up straight instantly, hands folded in my lap, and brace myself for the news. If you are still interested, we would like to enlist your help for this investigation. Really? Of course, I'm still interested. Thank you so much. I won't let you down, I promise. Didn't know you were so invested in my freedom. She's clearly more interested in the investigation than you. Oh, but please don't feel pressured. If you can't figure it out, we can work something else out instead. Don't stress too much. Make sure to stress out just a little bit, though. My life is on the line here. Thank you so much for the opportunity. You don't know how much this means to me. This seems a little reserved. I feel like I should be the one thanking you here. This seems a little reversed. I feel like I should be the one thanking you here. For me, it's mostly that you just won't find me randomly in town just killing time. Exactly, Lucas. I'm a homebody unless I'm jogging. I'm the overarching idea guy. I like to have a team when I do things. It gives structure while also having room for in everything else. Exactly. That's my thought. You have like a general idea, but if you want to switch things up, you still have like the freedom within the space. Or like if you want to do things in a different order, which is also fine. I feel like plans that are very details focused are plans that fail the easiest. It's the plans that are overarching, but allow you freedom, like not just in dates, generally in life, having an overarching plan is good. But having one like with precise details is too stressful. Like, if you fail this one step, that's gonna be stressful if you have so many little steps and you need to fulfill every single one. It's just a pain in the ass. Just have an overarching idea of where the fuck you wanna take your life to, take your date to, and that's gonna be fine, right? Jim takes seat next to me and the rest of the boys get settled in around us. It kind of feels like we're a team, doesn't it? I've never been on one outside of class before. It's exciting. Well, I should make the most of this. I'll probably never get an opportunity like this ever again. Okay then, let's see what we're dealing with here. Do you have any more information on the case? Here's the case overview. Haha, imagine having an idea, much less of an actionable one. Yeah, this is why I get sometimes frustrated and depressed. Mure-san! Kannuri! How are you? Genki desu ka? さ、今日はインディー乙女ゲームのミラージュノアします。配信します。で、上はキックスターターのリンク。How do you say link in Japanese? があるで、もし気になるなら、ぜひ見ててください。で、乙女ゲームけど、主人公は、ユニと呼ばれる、How the fuck do you say detective again? Pardon? 探偵！そう、探偵。でも、まだ、始まったばかり、チャンスも、はい、fuck it, I'm giving up on 日本語 today. ごめん、今日日本語できない。難しすぎる。She's like a newbie, she hasn't had much work experience before, and this is like the first case. And she gets this chance kind of outside of her normal job. Oh, and we just did jailbreak before. That's ごくしたよ。前でゲームで脱獄したんです。探偵なんですけど。 すごくI read a lot of katakana and I became even more confused. Lyria. でもさ、ムルさん元気ですか？ムルさん is a Japanese Vtuber who streams FPS games. はい。はい。詳しくはピントメのリンクをチェック。はい。全英語チリ。そうそうそうそう。でもさ、犯人じゃないよ。本物犯人じゃないよ。How do you say that? Like, he's a scapegoat. なんかさ、敵はいっぱいあるから、犯人じゃなくても、こういうみたいシチュエーションになった。That's good to hear that you're doing well. Okay. Where was I? Where's the game? Misha, 29 years of age, found in an alley between Celestial and the Cosmolux Hotel. Discovered dead at approximately 11 a.m. Time of death is around 8 a.m. Cause of death is a blow to the back of the head. No other wounds were found on his body. You okay? You can sit this one out if you want to. It's fine. I'm used to it. His response is quick and flippant, though I can't help but notice some sadness in his eyes. He and that Misha guy must have been close. Misha autopsy report has been added to evidence. His body was found by a third party who was passing by and reported the corpse immediately. It was just lying there like that in the broad daylight? No, it was completely hidden inside a dumpster before it was discovered. The police just moved it out to take pictures. Crime scene photo has been added to evidence. Does it say why they arrested Alexei? 1 second, I'll check. I don't know why either. I was just strolling innocently around town when they grabbed me. Didn't even let me get my morning coffee. I'm not sure how innocent that stroll was since you did knock someone out, but since it was to help me, I'll keep quiet. I'm impressed you didn't resist. I was going to, but then I thought about how poor Thierry would tear all his beautiful locks out from the stress. My hair appreciates your restraint. What? Why does it say the suspect was captured on camera going into the alleyway shortly before the body was discovered? Oops, I forgot about that! Permission to lock him back up. Permission granted. Wait! I wasn't there to kill anyone! I'm sure. No, I'm serious, look! He fishes out his phone out of his pocket and shows it to us. Question mark, down the alleyway. You normally listen to what every sketchy scam message tells you to do? Obviously not! I just thought it was from Sasha! His orders are normally written like that too. You don't know his number? He changes it all the time for security reasons. He usually doesn't bother telling me. I see. And what was so important that he had to make you go there? Not sure. I thought I was supposed to pick something up from someone, but there was no one there. I looked around for a bit, but didn't see anything, so... He was framed! He was framed! そうよね! イケメンよね! ねえ、ぜひプロフィール見よう。これは、幼馴染な友達、ティオちゃん。で、これは全部、コスプレイヤーだよ。そして、コンテンツクリエイター。He's also a content creator. ね、YouTube チャンネルがある。No, I got heated. なんか、めっちゃ可愛い。桃色髪と、スバックスと、そう YouTuber! Oh my god, it's a YouTuber! で、これ、アレクセイ。悪いやつ。でも今度こそ悪いじゃない。で、これは、おじさま。ティエリー。Thank you for the cute, Mayume. Hope you had a great day. YouTube. Damn it, you reminded me I wanted to record that as a short. で、最後はサミ。ハカです。ハカメン。The Hacker Man meme. I look okay. But she was totally framed. I asked Nico earlier and he didn't know either, so maybe it wasn't Sasha, but in that case, I have no clue who sent it. Who's Nico? My brother's advisor. You'll probably see him around. I didn't know gang leaders had advisors. Sammy, can you try tracing the message? Fine, it's most likely a burner phone though. Text sent to Alexei has been added to evidence. That's the end of the report. Now that we got the boring stuff out of the way, how are we doing this? We should probably split up the work, yeah? I'll stay here and go through security logs. So not even this is enough to get you to change your shut-in ways. I'll be holding down the fort, cheering you on. Go, Alexei, go. Don't worry. Deke! 家に住んでる墓ね。そう。確かに。The complete opposite of Reverend here. I used to be the planner for everything, for all the hangouts and dates, but they never worked out on how I planned it. They always never were under my original plan, so I gave up and just learned that things just happen on their own and made me spontaneous in how things can go out. I was going to say I can take you out one day, haha. I got that international use, but of course I'm just talking. As a friend, platonically. I found Jem's face and how to dress. そうやね、めっちゃ可愛いよね。いいスタイルだよ。おしゃれ。I never heard more monotone encouragement in my life. I'll check back at the office then. Misha might have left some clues there. No, you should stay here. What? Why? Did you forget that you're a wanted man? It's nothing new, just another day for me. Besides, I'm not one to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while the rest of you are helping me. But I'm the only one who can get in there anyway. Your disguises may be good, but the gang is trained to be paranoid. There's no way I'd let you go by yourself. I'll be careful, I promise. I don't believe you, but fine. You'd probably just don't just escape and go if you locked you in here anyway. And you'd be correct. If you lock him here with me, I'll call the police and turn him in myself. Thanks for the ill-intentioned support, Sammy. I'll investigate the crime scene then. Sneaking in as a police officer shouldn't be too hard. You just want an excuse to wear that outfit again. What's wrong with that? I worked hard on it. Thanks to a certain someone spilling beer on my old one, by the way. I thought we agreed not to bring that up again. I'll check the police station to see if I can gather any information that might not have been uploaded digitally. I'd like to speak with the investigators involved as well. What Drew said, if you're really tired, you should rest. When your body says rest, you rest. Are you sure it's okay for you to do that publicly? There should be no issues as long as I stated I'm there to investigate the convict that escaped. I can't believe the Crown Prince of Celery is strolling around doing common detective work. Gonna rip into them for letting the big bad gangster escape. Oh yeah, how did you get the guards to leave without revealing yourself? I was surprised when there were none in the jail when I arrived. That was Sami's handiwork, I believe. It wasn't anything big. I hacked into the security system at the chef's office. It was funny watching him scramble around trying to fix it. Sammy, you're kinda scary. Thank you. No wonder there were so many guards at the end. They must have realized they were duped and came running with their tails tucked between their legs. I can already feel the headache that will be coming during my next meeting. No use complaining. You're getting paid to be their personal therapist. Not enough if you ask me. Now then, detective. Good night. Sleep well. They all look at me with varying degrees of enthusiasm. What do you plan to do? I don't believe investigating elsewhere is necessary, so you can choose who you want to accompany. After we're done, let's meet up back here to share information. That way you won't miss out on anything no matter who you choose to go with. Sounds good! Let's see, Prince Tiara will be at police station, Alexei will be at the Dorla office, Chem will be at the crime scene, and Sammy will be here. Yeah, Gomen, I was kinda... I'm not... It's okay. Have a good rest. I'm pretty hard to riz, honestly, in that regard. Cause a skating date doesn't sound fun to me. Sorry, give me a sec.
I'm a goddess with a blade, 소리 jump on the 이름 잊지 못하게 loud 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 loud. I could take it to the top, 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝나지 않은 bad gal gal gal. And when I start to talk like that, oh you will know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wall in my wings. You can hear them my growl 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 growl. So keep your eyes on me now. 모습은 좋아할 거야. That's 없는 level. 나와 대표고 하늘 확신해. We got it all in our hands now. So can you handle what we're all about? We're so tough. Let's get to show you up. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bring us down, 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 down. They can try, but we're gonna win the crown. You could do another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. We go hard till we get it, we go hard. We so in it, we pop stars. Only winning now. Ain't nobody bringing us down, 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 down. You ready for this? See, 얹혀두지 내 모습 아직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아줘도 기죽지 않지 편편 내가 원하라 기댈 수 없어 원해도 원하는 결과를 보여 I'm trouble and you want it I'm so cold when I move that way you gon' be so blown I'm the realest in the game.
Sorry, I need to compose myself a little bit because I don't know how to react to it properly. I'm just gonna... I don't appreciate people coming in and suddenly revealing that they're apparently trying to flirt with me. I'm not interested. I don't know. Don't I already have a sexual tag, literally? No, I guess I should do that. Because... I don't know. I apologize for bringing this up. I just thought I should state it because it was... That did make me a little bit uncomfortable. And I thought maybe I need to add it to rules because... The obvious ones are easy to tell, but then when suddenly goes ahead and acts like... I'm supposedly raised and I'm not. I'm just like, huh? But I don't want to be rude. I just thought maybe I should probably just state it obviously. Please don't, because I'm seriously not interested. Not even as a joke. Sorry if it's kind of strict. I really don't know how to deal with it because it did kind of make me feel uncomfortable. And I didn't know how to react. Thank you for that, Pats. Give me a second.
You know who it is, coming round again. You wanna dance with this right now? It's 88. I'm a goddess with a blade. 소리 jump on the 이름 잊지 못하게 loud 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 loud. I could take it to the top. 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝나지 않은 bad gal gal gal. And when I start to talk like that, oh you will know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wall in my wings. You can hear them my growl 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 growl. So keep your eyes on me now. 모습은 좋아할 거야. 닿을 수 없는 level. 나와 대표고 하면 확신해. We got it all in our hands now. So can you handle what we're all about? We're so tough. Let's get to show you up. Can you feel the rush now? Ain't nobody bring us down, 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 down. Think you try, but we're gonna win a crown. You could go another round, 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 round. Wish you luck, but you're not bringing us down. We go hard till we get it, we go hard. We're still in it, we pop stars. Only winning now. Ain't nobody bring us down, 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 down.
You ready for this?
See, 얹어두지 내 모습 아직 단 한 번에 내가 잡아줘도 기죽지 않지 펴펴 내가 원하라 기댈 수 없어 원해도 원하는 결과를 보여 I'm trouble and you want it I'm so bold when I move that way you gon' be so blown I'm the realest in the game
Say I'm a fire with a blade. You're about to hear my name ringing in your head like whoa.
So keep your eyes on me now 모습은 좋아할 거야 I'm so tough let's get to show you up can you feel the rush now ain't nobody bring us down 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 think we try but we're gonna win the crown you could go another round 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 wish you luck but you're not bringing us down we go hard till we get it we go hard we still in it we pop stars only winning now ain't nobody bring us down 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 난 멈추지 않아 Oh oh we go hard Oh oh we pop stars Ain't nobody bring us down 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 think you try but we're gonna win a crown you could go another round 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 wish you luck but you're not bringing us down we go hard till we get it we go hard we still in it we pop stars only winning now ain't nobody bring us down 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 down
Oh my god, stabbies! Yeah, stabbies in a museum are great. Did you know my hometown in Switzerland has a museum full of stabbies? That's so good. And Momgan and I, we went to visit it last time I was there. That was fun. We had lots of stabbies. Exactly, looking for similarly ancient things. I don't know what clues I missed. I was like, we're having a normal conversation, and then suddenly there's a breakout. Oh, I have that international race, and I'm like, huh? Huh? What the? What? What? Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't like the flirty banter because it's really hard for me to deal with. There was a person I was, I haven't spoken to them in a while, but I literally had to, they were a fellow VTuber, and I was just trying to have a normal conversation, but they tried to make it like funny, flirty, and I'm just like, am I talking to a wall? Are you an NPC? I'm trying to have a normal conversation with you! Speak normally! Stop! Just stop! Get some help! I don't like this type of communication. Yes, Anra's got good timing with that one. I meant her. It was her that struggled with cues. You're good. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this is Anra's like conversation. I want a normal conversation. Insane, right? Anyway, here's the thing. I like among the characters, I like Gem most so far because they seem to be like the most normal person. I mean, they're a cosplayer. There's the most, and the content creator. There's the most normal person here. But I feel like we already investigated the crime scene, and I kind of don't feel it's smart to go back to the police office because they saw us there, and Mr. Potato Hat could be there, so we could get in trouble there. We could stay with Sammy, but I don't feel like it's gonna do much because he's just gonna be busy doing his stuff. I feel like the most interesting place to visit would be go straight into the gangster den. So we're going with Alexei because actually let me save. Let's just save. I guess it's gonna be the smartest thing to do. Man, let's go with Alexei. Me? No offense, but are you sure you don't have a screw loose? I just want to investigate the office, okay? There might be clues left there. You can go somewhere else if you want. I let you walk into the lion's den alone. Wouldn't dream of it. What? I'm serious. It really might be dangerous. Are you sure about it? I won't get offended if you change your mind. Of course I'm sure. I mean, I even broke into a jail for you. This is nothing. You're right, and I still think that was stupid, by the way. But thanks, I appreciate it. And sorry again for knocking you out earlier. The icepick offer is still on the table, by the way. Thank you for the ad pets. You can pay me back for protecting me if anything happens. Of course, I'll keep you safe no matter what. Aw, isn't she a knight in... Thankfully, the Dorla office isn't too far from the hideout, so we managed to make it there without anyone noticing Alexei. To be honest, I looked up the murder online, and other than the victim's identity, there wasn't much information released. Alexei's name wasn't even mentioned, so the general public might not know that he's a suspect. I wonder if that's because Prince Thierry pulled some strings. Or maybe some did his very magical and definitely illegal programming thing. We're here. We stop at an ordinary-looking building, and he leads me up to the 3rd floor. Wow! This looks normal as fuck! Knight in a t-shirt more like, exactly, Lucas. That's with a look on your face, not what you expected. It's 99% not programming though, yeah. It's just a lot more ordinary than I thought it'd be. It even looks a bit like the place I work at. What? You thought there'd be blood and organs everywhere? Kinda. We say that for the basement. We get less noise complaints that way. Ah! Kidding, kidding. How much do you know about us? Not a lot, to be honest. Well, we operate as a loan office, so this is where we talk to customers. Can't make it too scary, you know? So we just get this normal office building. If you want to see where a real gangster works though, you should check out Sasha's spot upstairs. Now that's an old-fashioned lion's den. Oh, pass, thank you. Alexei's one thing, but I have no desire to meet Sasha Dorla. Yadas. Now then, let's start searching before we get caught. Is it normally so empty here? I thought we'd run into at least some people, but... I glanced around the room. There are clear signs that people have worked here. Papers piled messily on desks. Chairs not pushed in. But there's not a soul in sight. I texted some people before we got here asking them to clear out the office. Not that they needed much convincing to slag off. And they listened to you? Don't they all think you did it? Who knows? If it's because they actually trust me or they're just scared what I'll do to them. I don't really care either way. I see. Obviously it won't work against Sasha, but luckily he's not here right now. Let's hope the girls at the club keep him busy. Is he at Celestial? My best friend works there. Yeah, small world. He strides over to one of the desks in the back and begins shuffling through some drawers. Is that Misha's desk? Yeah, thought I might as well start here. Anything look out of place? One sec. I don't have your super memory or anything, but I did sit next to him. Hopefully I'll be able to spot if anything's off. Unable to help myself, I glance over at the desk to the left. There's a million picture frames on it, and all of them seem to depict the same little girl. Alexei has a kid? I like the protagonist on this one. My desk is the one on the right. I didn't say anything. It was written all over your face. Also, that girl looks nothing like me. I look over at the other desk, but sadly there's nothing interesting there. Just a computer, a pile of papers, and some pens scattered around. Sorry to disappoint, but I'm just your normal white-collar office worker. Where's the white collar, though? Is it the floof on your jacket? How the fuck does a jacket stare up on your shoulders? Is it sewed onto your t-shirt? Because otherwise it will be constantly falling off. The most interesting thing you'll find here is probably this.
Oh, it's a cute doodle! It's a doggo doodle! It's the goodest boy!
He holds up some papers and spots several badly drawn doodles in the corners. I stare at them for a while trying to decipher what they're supposed to be.
It's a doggo!
Can't solve this mystery? I need more clues. I'll do you one better. I have witness testimony. You should ask Sammy about it when we get back. He'll know. By the way he's grinning, I feel like that's exactly what I shouldn't do. The important thing is looking cool. We can figure out how to attach it later. Honestly, actually I remember during the Green Flash era of AKB, Kojima Haruna had an outfit like that, where she had like a top and like this kind of jacket that was kind of loose, and it was sewn onto the top. Let me see if I can find pictures of you. Sold it before you to your master detective, Lyria. Doggo. I mean, it looks like a cute doggo. What else would it be? Kojima Haruna Green Flash. Are there images? Yeah. No, it was totally sewn onto her shirt. Are there any better pictures of it? No. Good to know. But yeah, it was exactly like that. But then I bought a book with costumes from AKB48, like a collection, because they have so many cute outfits for their songs and performances, and it also really looks like that. He goes back to searching. He doesn't seem like he needs any help on that end. So I let my eyes wander around the room to see if there are any other clues elsewhere. My eyes end up landing on the photographs of the little girl on the desk one over again, and I suddenly remember there's something I need to bring up. Hey, Alexei. What's up? Have we met before? I was expecting a quick no, so the silence that stretches out for more than a couple seconds surprises me. Wait, does he actually... You hitting on me? Huh? No. You didn't need to answer so quickly. Don't think we did. I don't usually hang out with your type. And what's my type exactly?
The Miss Goody Two-Shoes! Little Goody Two-Shoes! For goodness sake!
I don't really feel like one though. Sure, I take that back. No law-abiding citizen would break into jail.
Sammy did most of the breaking in. I just happened to be there.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, girlie.
For goodness sake!
Can we report that? And better yet, we need the German version of that.
Himmelswillen!
So, why do you ask? Did you have a dream about me or something? No. He doesn't seem like he's lying, so he probably doesn't know about the vision then. In which case, the next question is, why me? Why did I see it? You're missing out. Your dreams must be pretty boring. Wait. Did you find something? I move him closer, peeking over his shoulder. His box is missing. What box? He has a little box where he stores all the letters his girlfriend sends him. He always keeps it in the drawer. Any chance someone took it? Nah, pretty sure I was the only one who knew it was here. He digs through the desk drawers some more, but it's obvious by the grim look on his face that it isn't there. Is it the only thing gone? Yeah, I think so, which probably means he took it. He abandons his search and leans back, hence retreating back to his pockets. Any idea why? Well, I'm not entirely sure, but if it was the only thing he grabbed, he might have known something was going to happen. That, or he was planning to leave, is on the tip of my tongue. I don't see it, but it looks like Alexei might have come to the same conclusion anyway. He starts riffling through the desk again, but this time there's a desperation in his hands. He would have said something to me in that case. He wouldn't just... He mumbles under his breath, and I'm not sure if it was meant for my ears. I stand a bit away from him, awkwardly watching as he frantically tears the desk apart. After a couple more minutes, he finally stops, the desk completely ransacked. Drawers are all open, papers strewn every row, almost as if a storm had blown across it. He stares down at Misha's desk, an inscrutable look on his face, and then he slowly and gently begins to restore everything to their original positions. He looks lonely. Should I comfort him? I don't even know what I should say. I feel strong enough that she's never needed me to cheer her up, and it's not like I have any other point of reference. Maybe I can pat him on the arm? I step forward, before I can talk myself out of it, and give him a slightly awkward pat on the shoulder. I'm a bit afraid that he'll flinch or move away, but he's surprisingly instant to my touch. We stay like that for a couple minutes. The room's silent, except for the heavy breath that I hear from him. Hey, girlie. He moves away and I let my hand drop back to my side. Yeah? If he knew something was up, then why didn't he say anything to me? He normally tells me everything. Did he not trust me? I'm sorry, I don't know. Yeah, that wasn't fair of me to ask. Sorry. He moves back and I notice he's angled himself away from Misha's desk, almost as if he can't bear to look at it. I can investigate myself if you need a break. I know this must be hard for you. Nah, I'm good. I've seen so many people die already. Misha's not the first, and he won't be the last either. Just give me a moment. He's been running around dragged all day. I wonder if it's just hit him that Misha is dead. Yet despite everything, he's still trying to put on a brave face. What should I do? Should I say something to him? You shouldn't have to live like that. Damn, this is so hard!
Rosenmarine? Why you? Have a good rest, sister, and thank you so much for dropping by. I was happy to see you.
And sorry for my derp before. Save. Because I think they're all pretty interesting characters. I would like to risk everyone. I was thinking this would be more active for us looking for clues, but I guess every single one would have been a raising session. It is an otome game after all. I guess they are love interests in a way. Liquor starts. Do you plan to play the new psychological horror game Tsunagari Chesco? Never heard of them. Doki Doki. Truth is, I never played Doki Doki because when Doki Doki came out, I was having a really major depresso espresso, like really major, and I don't think my mental health could have handled it. I'm fairly certain today my mental health could handle Doki Doki. But I'd need to see if it's possible to stream Doki Doki without getting my ass doxxed. I feel like saying something would feel really presumptuous. I will consider it. The thing is, I will be moving really soon. So, I'm gonna have a stream break, and then I'll have a few more streams, and then there's gonna be the end of the year stream break. So I don't really have much more streaming slots left. I could see about it later. Honestly, I was thinking that after the move, if I managed to finish Little Goody Two-Shoes before the move, I could finish Dynasty Warriors 7 Wu storyline and maybe get back to the Jushin Megami Tensei. Because I don't feel like starting anything before. Imagine Pause.
Imagine Pause. Imagine Kitty Paws.
I shouldn't live like that. Maybe, but it's the only way I know how. It's too late for me to try anything new at this point. Redemption arc incoming! The look on his face is rather self-deprecating, but it's gone before I can comment on it. Anyway, I can't really complain. It comes with the territory. I could die tomorrow, and no one would be surprised. That's just an everyday occurrence in this business. We all know what we signed up for. Maybe it's normal for him, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to understand that way of thinking. How long are you going to stand there? I'm about to ask him what he's talking about when something in the corner of the room catches my eye. Ara? Ara? Oh, he has a dragon tattoo, while the others have rose tattoos. Alexei. An unknown man suddenly emerges from the shadows, and I almost jump. Hi, Sephiroth. Yeah, he even has a team song that's Sephiroth-ish. Where did he come from? I didn't even hear him come in. Has he been there the whole time? Why are you here? Isn't Sasha out? He ordered me to come back. It seemed he had an inkling that you would return. If he really thought it, he would have been here holding a gun to my head the second I entered. He just wanted to drink without you nagging over his shoulder. I guess this is the advisor? He's sassy. The man ignores Alexei and turns towards me, looking me up and down with a critical eye. It's nice to meet you, young lady. My name is Nikolai. I'm the boss's bodyguard and advisor. Oh, no, wait. I got them mixed up. Misha is the one who passed away and Sasha is the boss. But I guess he is the advisor. Oh, this must be the Nico Alexei was talking about earlier. I'm sure Alexei can be dangerous if he wants to be, but his easygoing demeanor often makes me forget that he's a gangster. This guy, though, I don't think I could forget if I tried. The way he's staring is so unnerving. Nice to meet you, too. I propose to leap out my name, and his raised eyebrow indicates he's noticed. May I ask why the two of you are here? Isn't it obvious? You don't really think I murdered Misha, do you? Nikolai doesn't respond, and his face betrays nothing. It's hard to tell what he's thinking. I'm all for taking responsibility of my own actions, but even I'm not generous enough to become a scapegoat for someone else's. So I'm here to investigate and prove my innocence. You have a problem with that? Gonna turn me in? No, I have no reason to interfere with your investigation. However, please do not be mistaken. I'm not on your side. I only serve Sasha, and you turn me in if I pose a problem to him. Yeah, I know. Alexei goes back to riffing through the papers on Misha's desk, a scowl on his face. But I can't concentrate. The atmosphere that was here before has all but disappeared. There's something really disconcerting about how quiet Nikolai is. I wish he'd stop staring at me. Well, if he's just going to stand there, maybe I can ask him some questions. I don't think Alexei will find any other clues on Misha's desk. Excuse me. I feel a bit silly trying to hold a conversation across the length of an entire room. But I'd prefer not to get too close to him. Understandable, girl. I wouldn't either. It's okay. Don't be scared. Alexei said he'd protect you if it came to it, remember? Pardon me, young lady. I don't believe I caught what your relation to Alexei is. We're acquaintances. Or more accurately, strangers turned jailbreak companions turned investigation partners, I guess. Speedrun over the past few hours. Ha! Relationship speedrun! Yeah, just acquaintances? And here I thought we were friends already. Oh, sure then. We can be friends. Don't sound too excited, jeez. Friends, I see. Oh, his eyes opened a bit further. He seems a little shocked at my answer, as if the fact that Alexei has friends outside the gang comes as a surprise to him. I guess he really doesn't know about the guys at the hideout. Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions? Very well, but I will not answer anything I deem detrimental to the boss. Well, this guy's very loyal, if nothing else. I mean, it's a good quality to have, but he looks sassy as fuck! I understand, thank you. Do you know where they arrested Alexei? I heard the police found his fingerprints on a decisive piece of evidence. Misha had it in his possession. Any idea what it was, Alexei? I'd be surprised if Misha had anything that didn't have my fingerprints on it. We've known each other for a while. I kinda just take whatever I want from his pockets at this point. It was a letter. A letter? Well, it doesn't help at all. I get his mail at least once a week. Do you know the contents of the letter? No, I wasn't given any other information. Really? That's all they know? Thought it'd be more than this, given how quickly they seem to turn on Alexei. Sasha doesn't care about the evidence. He was most likely just trying to cut me off. What do you mean? He probably assumed that Misha had been planning to betray the gang since his ring was gone, right? And since I'm the closest to Misha, Sasha probably thought that either I actually did kill him or I was working together with him. Either way, he just let the police take care of me. That is correct. This Sasha Dorla guy sounds like a fun guy to be around! About the ring. Wait, sorry, is the ring you're talking about? Yeah, this thing. Would never take it off voluntarily. Everyone knows that if you remove it, you no longer want to be part of the gang. Ah, so I was right. It must be the missing ring I noticed earlier. If the killer really did take the ring from Misha's body, then that means they probably knew of its significance, right? I'd normally suspect a random robbery, but if it was the only thing taken, then it seems more likely that it was deliberately removed. It does seem like there's a lot of framing going on. Does everyone know about it? Wouldn't go around advertising it, but it's not a secret or anything. Everyone sees us wearing the ring anyway, so I'm sure people can put together what it means. Dollar ring has been added to the evidence. Let's check the evidence. What do I have? Wait, wrong. Evidence. Actual findings. Autopsy report. Okay. Crime scene photo. Text message. And then don't. Okay. Where were you two at the time of the incident? Why are you asking so many questions? Are you with the police? Oh, no. The air suddenly feels chillier. I think I pushed too far. He reaches down, maybe to pull out a weapon. I instinctively take a step back. Alexei swiftly steps forward and places himself between me and Nikolai. Stop trying to intimidate her, Nico. I won't allow it. My apologies. His hand drops back to his side, posture relaxing, and I can breathe again. You can apologize by answering her question. Very well. Alexei steps forward and nods at me to continue. I quickly mouth thanks at him. The boss called me to Celestial around 3 a.m. He spent most of the night in a private room with his favorite hostess while I drank with some of the girls outside. All of them have given their testimonies already. There was also no footage of us leaving the club. The police have determined that we were not involved. So both of them have an alibi for the murder. I originally thought it could be them given Celestial's proximity to the crime scene, but if they were both with witnesses all night, then it could have been impossible. Would have been impossible. Maybe it really was an issue with another gang. Perhaps Misha wanted to switch, and then got killed while trying to do so. I can't really rule out that possibility since I'm not that knowledgeable about gangs in general. Maybe Alexei would know more. Ah! The sound of footsteps stumping up the stairs interrupts the train of thought. Looks like we have more company. Any chance they're your friends? Would it like make you feel better? Alright, so the situation's not looking good. I do not have orders to impede your escape, so you are free to leave. However, I will not be aiding you. I will not fight against the boss's allies without good reason. Isn't Alexei included in that as well? I mean, they're literally blood related! Alexei doesn't look surprised though. I guess this is another strange thing that's commonplace in his world. Pain Picard, get behind me. Are you sure it'll be okay? It sounds like there's a lot of them. You gonna help? Throw some punches? I can probably knock one out if I use a chair. Maybe. Hopefully. As much as I'd like to see that, it's okay. You did all the work so far. This is my specialty now. Let me show off a bit, yeah? Alexei, how dare you come back, you traitor! You think we'd welcome you after you killed Misha? Get him, boys! Don't let him escape! A bunch of them crowd around the doorway, and some of them are even holding weapons. Is Alexei really going to be okay? There's so many of them! I turn to look at him, a little panicked, but he's just grinning and cracking his knuckles. Lot of confidence for a group who has never beat me before. Not even close. You're outnumbered. Even if it's you, you can't win against all of us. Yeah? Try me. Step back, girlie. It might get a bit bloody here. I then quickly move back. I'm self-aware enough to know that it'd just be a hindrance. Good. Alexei stands between me and the rest of the crowd, rolling his shoulders casually. You... Time for some punchies! Alexei doesn't give him a chance to finish his sentence before his fist flies out, colliding straight with the gangster's stomach. Oh, you got... And just like that, the floodgates are opened. Several of them jump at him, and Alexei deftly avoids their punches. With unexpectedly graceful footwork, he sidesteps the incoming strikes and launches his own counterattacks. I think I just heard something cracking. Oh no, he got hit! One of the gangsters manages to land a punch on Alexei's arm, but he just grins. With practice ease, he grabs the other gangster by the wrist and throws him across the desk. The papers on it go flying, but Alexei doesn't waste a beat. He's moving to the next target, before they can even figure out what's going on. Damn, this would look so good in live action! Live action adaptation, please happen! Wow, he's good. I mean, I knew he was given his reputation, but it's different to see it with my own eyes. Suddenly, I noticed a gangster sneaking out behind Alexei with a bat. He seems to be approaching Alexei in Alexei's blind spot. Ah, what should I do? Alexei! I yell out to warn him, but surprisingly turns towards me first instead, as if I'm the... Fuck! The gangster swings the bat down. Alexei finally notices he blocks the attack with his arm and knocks the gangster out with his shoulder. Maybe I should have thrown something at the gangster instead. A little sigh of relief as the gangster falls to the ground, though it doesn't escape my notice. Alexei glances down on his arm with slight wince of pain before turning towards me. You alright there? Yeah, what about you? Just fine. I'm not the one you should be worried about anyways. He gestures towards the room. It's only then that I notice a bunch of people lying on the ground and moving. You did this all by yourself? You were watching, girl! Piece of cake. Didn't even break a sweat, honestly. Ooh, but his arm got hurt. I should have thrown a chair. What about your arm? You got hit with a bat. He didn't even swing that hard, see? The sound of the crack still echoes in my mind, but Alexei waves his arm in front of my face easily. The rumors don't do you justice. You really gotta stop believing those. Anyway, ready to go? There will be probably some more people waiting for me downstairs, so I'll have to take care of them first. The thought of being near another fight frightens me a little, but it seems to be the only way out. Okay, let's just get this over with, if you're sure you can handle it. I'm a little surprised by my lack of hesitation. I can't tell if it's because of the adrenaline, or if I just feel safer now that I've seen Alexei's skill in action. Regretting choosing to come with me yet? Just a bit. Today's been the most action-packed day of my entire life. Yeah? Neither good or bad thing. That depends a lot on if you can get us out of here safely. Well, I shouldn't disappoint you then, should I? Bruh. Don't look at us like that. By the time we get to the hideout, everyone else is already back. Welcome back. Sammy's there to greet us when we return, though he makes a face when he sees the state that we're in. There you are! We've been waiting for you two. Wait, what happened? Uni, are you okay? Hello, I'm the one injured here. Does anyone care about me? You live. Oh, not if you keep poking my bruises, I won't. Ow, what the fuck? Your precious ice pack. Did you really just slap me with it? Ran into trouble? A little bit, yeah. Some of the other gangsters found us while we were still there. Alexei took care of them though, so everything's okay. I looked pretty cool, didn't I? He seems to have gotten his arm wrapped up, and there's a strangely cute band-aid taped on one of his fingers. Damn, that sounds cute. They're really playing it up like with a sweet gangster guy with a teddy bear. With a teddy bear band-aid. You didn't kill them, did you? Was that your first thought? I don't make a habit of offing my coworkers. They're more useful to me as errand boys than dead. Very altruistic of you. Yep, that's me. Last year's community service winner. Well, I'm just glad you two are safe. What about you, Jim? Everything alright on your end? Yep, honestly, it looks like you guys had the most excitement out of all of us. See, the right choice, most excitement. I glance around at the others, and they do like they managed to go through their own investigations without a hitch. If you're feeling up for it, should we share what we learned? Or did it rush first? Let's do it now. The threat of the magical ice pack has cured me. My heart's still thumping from the adrenaline. That was a little too close for comfort. Alexei hadn't seemed concerned at all, though. He had disposed of everyone waiting downstairs quickly and efficiently. He looked kind of cool back there. Not that I'll ever tell him that, of course. Pardon? Very well, then I'll begin by sharing what I found. A letter was found on the victim's body that contained Alexei's fingerprints. I pull out my notebook and begin jotting everything down. That settles it, he's the killer. I'm the designated mail boy. It'd be weird if my fingerprints weren't found. I don't know how gangs work, but isn't it supposed to be some lackey's job? Alexei likes doing that kind of thing. He's the one who cleans this place too. Wait, really? A gangster who likes to clean? To tell me, is it because of some unsolved childhood trauma where he had to wipe off the blood of his family? Uni is so precious! I don't know what kind of backstory you're crafting for me in your head, but it's not that exciting. I had to work a lot of house cleaning job when I was younger in order to make money. Kinda started enjoying it after a while. They were fine hiring you? Why not? I was just your normal teenager who was desperate enough to take any low-paying job. They probably loved that they could underpay me. That's the most relatable thing he's said all day. May I continue? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind him. He's just jealous he doesn't know how to use a mop. Isn't it pretty self-explanatory? As I was saying, there was an envelope found on the victim's body with Alexei's fingerprints on it. There was a card inside that contained the smiling mask and rose logo. Wait, what? It's a Blackthorn case? Supposedly. Why did they arrest me then? It sounded like the police wanted to frame this as a copycat. Not only that, there was an anonymous tip that claimed they saw you near the crime scene. Sounds like I have a big fan. Sorry, can I ask about what a Blackthorn case is? Theory, can we tell her? It might be hard to continue the discussion if she doesn't know. He's really thinking about it. Whatever this Blackthorn is, must be a pretty big deal. This is to remain top secret. Of course! Blackthorn is a serial killer. They're the vigilante type who targets corrupt individuals. Sorry, what? The words that came out of his mouth are so out of nowhere that I almost think I misheard him. The government keeps their existence a secret to prevent public support. But to be honest, there's not much we know about them. They rarely leave behind any clues. All you need to know is that this is their signature. They leave a copy behind at every crime scene. Send a copy to your phone. Oh, weren't they like in the intro? Gonna hydrate. And thank you for the headpads. They need work. But you guys, who would you have gone with for the date, for the crime investigation date? A smiling mask and a rose. Have I seen this before somewhere? It looks vaguely familiar. She's remembering. Wow, how was that? Do you have any other questions? I sneak another glance at the card, but nothing else happens. What was that all about? It's just like when I tried to think about the vision thing this morning. Does that mean it's related? Detective? Oh, sorry, yeah, we can move on. I feel like I just got a whole bunch of information dumped on me with no explanation. It's hard to process this quickly. I should ask later, though. I don't want to waste any more of their time. Blackthorn card has been added to evidence. Anyway, can we really not clear Alexei's name even with a card? We have no proof it was a copycat. I believe a discussion should still be worthwhile. I have a suspicion that the police merely needed someone to arrest, and Alexei was the easiest target. If we offer them new possibilities, they may be inclined to drop the charges. Remember, we are not the official investigators on this case. We do not need definitive proof. Our objective is simply to get them to continue investigating from another angle. I see. So the goal this time isn't necessarily to figure out the killer's identity, but rather to come up with a possible solution that Alexei couldn't be responsible for. That is correct. I would also help me build a more ironclad case. If I bring up Blackthorn without any other evidence, they will spend the entire time trying to poke the holes into my argument. I noticed this earlier as well, but Prince here really doesn't seem to have much control over the police higher-ups. Besides, I'd love to find out just who it was that sent that anonymous tip in. Maybe even send them a little thank you note for their trouble. It appears that and the pre-fingerprints were the basis for Alexei's arrest. If we can learn more about those, then it could be to our advantage. You guys are right. Sorry. It's cool, Jam. I know you're looking out for me. As for me, Sasha seems to believe Misha was trying to betray the gang. His ring was gone and all that. Couldn't have it been a robbery? Misha has a lot more valuable stuff. I think it's more likely the ring was taken on purpose. Make sense? Do they even need us? They're very intelligent guys. That's it from me. Can I go next then? Sure, go ahead. I got a picture of the crime scene. The body was gone by the time I got there, but another officer gave me the photo. He was found in the dumpster. Yep, He was apparently sitting right on top of the garbage bags. The person who discovered the body saw him right away after he lifted the dumpster lid. Maybe they jumped and dumped him. I got the luminol testing results earlier. It seems like they didn't find a large amount of blood anywhere in the alleyway. I suppose that means he was killed elsewhere and brought there specifically. No traces of blood has been added to evidence. Oh, and the doors at the back of the alleyway don't open. So basically a dead end there. Locked doors. Oh no, it's a locked doors case! What excuse would he have to risk them? I guess the question is, do we actually risk them? Are they actually romanceable love interests in this game? Or is it just like an ultimate game? Like, is it like a detective visual novel plus with the addition of a lot of handsome men? And I also went digging through the trash, but I didn't find anything. Trash bags have been added to the evidence. Can I see that? The picture? Here you go. Sammy takes the photo and starts wiping at it with his sleeve. What are you doing? I thought it was a stain, but it's not. He points at the front of the dumpster, where it looks like a strange white mark. Wait. Is this a white mark? Down below? I mean, there's no shortage of flirting so far. Yeah. It wasn't as bad as how to put it. I have a bad time in estimating how much is enough for an otome game. I feel like for how the plot has been so far, it has been a reasonable amount. Because remember, my first experience with a dating sim game was what? A touch starved? And you guys remember my reaction to that? My main question was, how does anyone make money there? They keep offering the protagonist free shit, even though they say, oh, this is such an expensive thing. Information is such an expensive thing. Let me give it to you for free. And have this thing for free. And also this. And... huh? It's faint, but it appears to be some sort of marking. Paint, perhaps? It appears to be faded, however. It was raining earlier today, so maybe it slowly washed off then. Oh, right. I think it did rain a bit before I met up with Theo this morning. Strange mark has been added to evidence. Oh, yeah, now you see it more clearly. Oh, one more thing. I noticed that the hotel's balconies were lined up right above the dumpster. Maybe they used that to escape somehow. Hotel balcony has been added to evidence. Could they have dumped the body from the balcony? But how would they close the dumpster? Wow, you did a lot. Good job. Thanks. He's a blushy boy. Well, while you were out floricking, I was busy working as slowly as possible. So he says, but I can see the computer screens behind him with footage of the alleyways, all at various moments in time. He's clearly been working hard. Here, the security logs from the camera at the front of the alleyway. Did the cameras not show what was going on inside? So, So I have questions about these. About the person carrying nothing. If all the doors in the alley are closed. Huh. But could it be that the person could have had an opportunity to unlock them if they had keys? We don't know that. There's too much unknown. Honestly, it's a question. Is it the garbage collector? Or is it the wheeling a luggage? But it would have been a really large luggage thing in order to transport a body, especially if a gangster, because they're gonna be beefy. Gonna be lots of beef. Oh. No. Of course it couldn't be that easy. Alleyway camera lock has been added to evidence. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this is a camera, this is a balcony. Left dumpster, right dumpster, dead end. Okay. Oh, and here's a diagram of the overall layout. Diagram of the crime scene has been added to evidence. Left dumpster is entirely empty? That's sus. Nobody ever distributes their trash in a way that the first one is filled up. When there's two next to each other, people would usually dump all the trash on the one that's the closest to the entrance first, no? It's the human nature of being lazy. You reach the dumpster, so you're gonna dump it into the closest dumpster. Why are the dumpsters drawn so big? Oh right, I suddenly remembered something about looking at this. There was a posted schedule near the dumpster that said they collected garbage every Tuesday at 9 AM. So, I guess the garbage collector was the normal one? Garbage collection schedule has been added to evidence. In that case, there must be person B in the log. Here. He shows us the video footage. A garbage collector can be seen walking into the alleyway, emptying out one dumpster before leaving. But she didn't touch the other one. Either he's slacking or he's bad at his job. Is that all for the findings? Shall we start discussing properly now? Okay, I think I've jotted everything down in my notebook. I should check the evidence if I ever want to reference anything. Okay, locked doors. No traces of blood. Garbage collection. Crime scene photo. Diagram. But why would a person with luggage go there? Why was person A going there? There's too many suspects. Wait, one more thing. Was the luggage person D has had big enough for a body? Alexei. Huh? He looks a bit out of it. And it's only then that I realize he hasn't spoken in a while. Are you alright? Yeah, just peachy. You lied to the cops with that poker face? Yeah, actually says a lot about them, doesn't it? Clear you're not feeling well enough to be making quips. Clear you're feeling well enough to be making quips. Should I get you something to drink? Quick breather? Beer? Juice. That sounds good too, thanks Jim. Is beer harder to get out, stain-wise, than juice? Question mark. Does anyone know? Does anyone have a point of reference? Which is harder to get out, a beer stain or a juice stain? And have any of you ever had to deal with either? Depends on the juice. True, true. Jim zooms off towards the kitchen and we take a small break. Juice, I guess. Okay. Others will know best about beer. Sammy and Prince Lyria seem perfectly content to sit in silence, but I'm still a little worried, so I glance over at Alexei. His back is to me, and I wonder what kind of expression he's currently making. What can I say, though? Does he even want to hear anything from me? I'm just an outsider here. I'm sure he'd rather be comforted by someone he cares about. I reach toward to tug his sleeve and ask if he's okay. Aww. What? Oh fuck, no! Childhood trauma! Aronia is just a literary traditional cloth dye. Hey? What's Aronia? Oh, it's like berries? Chokeberries. Native to North America. Yeah, okay, understandable that I don't know about them. Slightly bitter berries. I see, I see. Natives generally cheer about clothes, otherwise I would have more border change about the last years. No, but the entire story thing was that Alexei spilled beer on Gem's cosplay, and Gem was kind of like, oh, you ruined it. Uni? Yeah, she tries way too hard. It feels like a chore talking to her. She's kind of annoying, you know? Always so nosy, butting into other people's business. She really needs to learn to stay in her own lane and stop prying. For cosplay, yeah, rip. My arms fall back into my lap. I shouldn't overstep. I can't bring myself to say anything, and Jem returns with a glass of juice before I can convince myself otherwise. Alexei finishes the cup quickly, wiping his hands on his pants before sitting up. Okay, break time's over. What were we talking about? I can't tell if he's actually feeling better or just pretending, but he seems eager to move on in either case. What's Geetermine? Is it made out of gators? Alligator juice? I hope he's not pushing himself. Luggage. Body. Sammy pulls up the footage again and slants the screen in Alexi's direction. Nah, doesn't look big enough. Well, not unless the corpse was chopped up. Didn't ask. I'm just being thorough. Leave no boulders unturned and all that, yeah? Please just stop talking. Misha wasn't seen entering the alleyway, right? How did his body magically appear in the garbage then? None of the people who entered during the time frame seem to be carrying the body either. That seems to be a good place to start. Let's begin discussion from there. Discussion start! First question is, how did the body enter the alleyway? Thinking about what we know so far, there's only one area it could be. Balcony, right? Oh damn, it has to be the balcony, right? If the front of the alleyway is covered by cameras and the doors in the back are locked, then the only way is from above. That makes sense. I don't even drink that much wine. Gator wine for alligators, let me snack that for the future. I mean, I was going more for a metal thing, but it's fine. Oh my god, let me save. I'm scared. After my feeler in Whispers of the Luminaries, I don't trust my deductive skills. In that case, we should next consider how the body was brought in from above. The culprit flew. Sammy, are you an idiot? Elaborate. The culprit brought the body down and then grew wings and flipped back to the... I guess I'm stupid. Ah, I see. Maybe they tied a rope to him and to lower the body that way. Or perhaps they simply dropped the corpse. Damn, I'm out of tea! What do you think, detective? There's a few theories proposed. Let's get some more information out of them. Character participating in this discussion segment will have colored icons. Click on them to hear more about the theory. If you believe a certain theory is correct, press the submit button on that character statement. Story mode is off by default. You can turn it on the settings. The correct answer will always be marked. That would be extraordinarily risky, would it not? The alleyway is quite open. Anyone could have seen the body being lowered. Maybe they just moved quickly? The third floor's backing is right above the dumpsters. It would have been easier to simply drop the corpse. There's no signs of fall damage though, right? That is true. They would have needed something to cushion the fall. But there were trash bags, right? He was lying on top of trash bags, and trash bags could have... Have a good sleep! Thank you so much for dropping by again! And have a good lurkies until you go sleepy, peace! Thank you so much for dropping by. What? Isn't this your theory? Oh, sorry, I'm not used to people taking me seriously. Please don't joke around. I'm not. It's not impossible. Haven't you ever heard of the case where a painter witnessed a body flying over the top of a burning bridge? No? Everyone here is uncultured. Now that he mentions it, that does sound vaguely familiar. Anyway, it doesn't apply to the situation. There are no burning bridges. Or painters. What the fuck is with this guy? Or flying bodies. Obviously, people can fly theory. What do you guys think? I think theory is probably the most solid one. Then again, this entire thing seems to be very premeditated. And if it's this premeditated, they must have been prepared. But let's go with theory for now. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Yeah, baby peace. Oh? Would the droppy bang not make noise? It's lively enough around the area that the singular thump shouldn't cause much commotion. I see. There's still the question what they used to prevent fall damage. Trash bags. Should I... Is this how it works? Okay, maybe that wasn't right. Damn. Yeah, but we have the thingies. Oh, but he said that it took one trip to empty a garbage dumpster. Yeah, I feel like once we finish this part of the story, they will see it's fine. Yeah. But it's trash bags. There we go. They could have used the garbage bags to cushion the fall. That would make sense. They would help reduce the sound of impact as well. Oh, you're right. There are still some trash bags in the right dumpster. You can see them in the crime photo right now. That's what I submitted first! Maybe it's time to be in CET again. Nya. Huh? Is there something wrong with what Jem said for us right now? Yeah? But wait, we can see them in the photo, right? Oh, they moved it out, so there is something wrong. I can't hydrate on an empty cup, Fuji! That is a little weird. Which part? Yeah. Hydrate with air. That's not how it works. Okay, maybe... Ah! Hallway, ring, on cards, no traces of blood found around the corners of the locked doors. Strange mark. Yeah. Is it this one then? There's hydrogen and oxygen in the air. Ah! I got it right! Is it fear that the trash bags are still there? The garbage collectors should have emptied them in the morning, right? Yes, it is too convenient to mark that as a coincidence. There's a reason why the dumpster wasn't emptied this morning. Maybe I can ask the garbage collectors. They have already been spoken to. They claim not to remember. Sus! Sus, Amogus! Do I look like a waterbender to you? I'm just a dragon. Perhaps. Though given the amount of work they have to do, I'm inclined to believe them. Maybe you should hire more people. Thank you, Sammy. Does that go above and below your suggestion to make doxing people but only the annoying ones legal? Below, obviously. Water idol dragon, perhaps? I'm just a sound dragon. I can go... Squeak. Well, if you won't be getting anything from the garbage collectors, why don't we operate on the assumption that the culprit arranged for it on purpose? They must have done something to the right dumpster to prevent it from being emptied. Yep. The question is what? Do you have an idea? Maybe it was disguised as something else. What do you mean? Take cosplaying, for example. Sometimes I don't get all the details correct when making costumes. But people generally recognize the characters as long as I have the most distinguishing features. So maybe the culprit was able to dissuade the garbage collectors from opening the right one because it seemed like something else instead. Oh, so as long as they didn't think it was a dumpster, they wouldn't touch it. Exactly. It also have to be something that is not considered out of place either. I'd like to think they would have remembered seeing something such as a grand piano first. How do you distinguish a dumpster as a grand piano? Why a grand piano? It's a bit hard to figure it out since there weren't any clues left behind. Wait a sec, I don't think that's entirely true. Strange mark! There was that weird mark. Oh yeah, that white thing? I'm still not exactly sure what it's supposed to represent. Graffiti, perhaps? No, why there's so much hydrate? Tomate, I need to go get water.
You know who it is, coming round again. You wanna go for this right now, it's 88. I'm a goddess with a blade, 소리 jump on the item. 잊지 못하게 loud, 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 loud. I could take it to the top, 절대 멈추지 못해. 내가 끝나자는 bad gal, gal, gal.
And when I start to talk like that, oh, you will know how to react. I'm a picture perfect face with the wall in my wings. You can hear them like growl, 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 growl.
God dang it. So 6 hydrates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I've done my thing! Don't want to choose a pretty little white thing on the dumpster when they have a whole canvas around them. So we're trying to figure out what it could have been disguised as, yeah? Yes, do you have any suggestions? A giant water cooler. Maybe a recycling bin? It has a similar shape, right? It could have also been a portable bathroom. The suggestions seem to be all over the place this time. They do share a similar shape, right? That's true, though they're usually blue. I think they can be many different colors, including green. Blue is just the most common. Hurry up and make it illegal to use non-blue ones. I will make sure to prioritize the legislation of recycle bin colors over all the other issues we're currently facing, yes. It sounds like someone might have died because of it. How does it make you feel, Your Royal Highness? That someone died because of a serial killer, actually, which happens to be one of the aforementioned issues I mentioned. Did I see snow there? She can breathe fire on the Alps snow for water. I'm gonna try. Are you thirsty or something? No, wait, she's onto something. The shape is similar if you squint. And an ice in it would be a good throwing off the time of death. Case closed. That's not really where I was going with that, but sure. There was no sign of the body was iced. Drat, fault again. You agree with me? Portable bathrooms are normally vertical, are they not? Yet the dumpsters in the alleyway appear to be horizontal. They would have to figure out a way to change the orientation quickly, and it had to have been heavy. This was the fact that they, you know, look completely different. Do they? I'll admit I've never used one before. You're not really missing out, to be honest. Yeah, field trip to one next time? I'll pass. Likewise. I guess the recycling bin is the closest thing we get. Or the water cooler. Water coolers are usually white, right? I saved in case I am wrong. But I feel like these two are the most reasonable one. Also, why would a water cooler be outside? I think maybe it could have been a recycling bin. Let's go with that. Fingers crossed! Yes! I think it's a recycling bin is the most likely possibility. So the mark is supposed to be a feed to recycle sign, right? Seems easy enough to disguise. So the garbage collectors came at 9 AM this morning, as usual. Perhaps they were new, or perhaps they simply didn't remember there were supposed to be 2 dumpsters. Even if they did remember, they probably just chucked up to bad memory. It's not that surprising to find a recycle bin next to a dumpster. They really went through that much trouble just so the body wouldn't have any fall damage. It does seem a lot of work just to do that. I wonder if there's any other reason they had to make the garbage collectors leave the dumpster alone. It was so they could hide something behind the dumpster. This is probably dumb, but they also could have just hidden something inside the dumpster too, right? I mean, obviously they hid the body there, right? They hid the body. Let the bodies hit the floor! Let the bodies hit the floor! Sammy is a fucking troll! And Jem is a little good boy. He's like a Samoyed dog. Like a little good gold retriever. I think they did all of this so they could hide something in the dumpster. Yeah, like what? The body! Same uni! Like really relatable. By throwing off the time of discovery, they could also give themselves an alibi if needed. So you're seeing the garbage collectors emptied out the left one without realizing there was a body right next to them? It's possible. The lead covering it helped hide it from view, and bodies don't start smelling that fast. Even if it did rot a little, the trash probably could have helped mask the scent. In that case, there's really only one person who could have set this up. Actually, it's either person A or person E. Actually, what do you guys think? I know you guys don't really participate as much in the discussion, but do you think it's person A or the person who discovered the body? Because if the body was hidden from view that well that the garbage collectors, who were, you know, handling around garbage, didn't see it, then it's obvious that the person who discovered the body is the main suspect because they actually knew to look for the body. Because wasn't the claim that the body was easy to discover, that this random person discovered it? And yet the garbage collectors, who were right there next to it, did not see it. I think person E is the one who is the sus. They wouldn't have needed to hide the body if they were playing to be the first to discover it, correct? That's true. Besides, I don't think they could have set things up. It likely... But why would need the person who did that to the body need to enter the alleyway anyway? Okay, then it's just person A. Whatever. Heck you. It probably has to be person A. They were the only ones who could have set up the recycle bin tray before. Ah, true. True. Sammy, is there any way you can ascertain their identity? Nope, the video quality is trash. That's alright, I suppose we have what we have now is enough for me to bring up to reopen the investigation. I imagine they will want to thoroughly investigate the hotel cameras and see whose room that balcony belongs to. I will also have them conduct a test of the white mark on the dumpster. Does that mean Alex is innocent? Ideally, yes. I'm sure I will hear some complaints that he could have been person A, however. I was with the gang most of the morning before I stepped out to get coffee. Given that A had already done their thing before then, I should be cleared, right, yeah? Please tell me your alibi that isn't the door locking. You offering to validate my alibi next time? Fine, I will do my best to convince the chief that you lot are trustworthy enough. I don't think you're that much of a miracle maker. Eh, and that's that. A lot of circumstantial evidence, but I think it sounds plausible enough. Besides, we're not the main investigators on the case anyway. If the South Prince Theory get a more detailed investigation done, then that's enough for me. How are you going to present the information, though? I thought you couldn't act like you're helping Alexei out. That's where I come in. I'll bring it up with the deputy chief. She'll know what to do. You can do that? She likes Jem for some reason. She always listens to his suggestions. She's one of the few on the force that I have no issues with. You're just biased. I think I'm allowed to have a little bias, to be a little biased given she's thrown me behind bars at least 10 times already. 11 actually counting this morning. Sounds like a you problem. Anyway, seems like there are still a few unsolved mysteries. Like what? Like who called the cops and said I did it? And also who sent me that text? Surely there are more important things to worry about. Nah, how am I gonna pay them back if I don't know who they are? An eye for an eye, as they say. I will pretend I did not hear that. That reminds me, the Blackthorn card also mentioned a warehouse. I believe that may be worth looking into as well. Got it. I'll get a couple of the guys to search the area. I wonder why Mish's ring was taken, or why he was even targeted in the first place. We went through everything so fast that I didn't really have a chance to stop and think about it. But is there really a government secret serial killer roaming the streets that the majority of the population doesn't know about? It's almost hard to believe. Misha's done plenty of things to get himself targeted. The only suspicious part of this is I would have thought they'd go after me or Sasha first. Maybe they thought it'd be harder to kill you two? Yeah, probably, but Misha's no slouch either. If they manage to take him out, then I hate to say it, but I probably underestimated them. The air is heavy with silence following Alexi's statement. It's one thing to hear about a random serial killer, but it's another to see the people around you actually affected by them. It feels so much more real. Well, we'll be okay. Surprisingly, it's Prince Thierry who breaks the silence. We have a hacker, a master disguiser, a detective, and me, of course. I just love how the cosplayer is the master disguiser. That's so real. And VTubing cocktails, don't worry about it. Personally, I think Person E is involved. Because I gave you guys my reasons. If the garbage man did not spot the body, but Person E was immediately like, hey, but there's a body right there. That does not line up. Person E is probably, what do you call it? Damn it, my words failed me. Accomplice. He's probably an accomplice. He included me? You're really gonna leave me off? Even though I was the main character this time? My apologies. We also have a troublemaker conduct over here. A lot better than whatever you called me last time. Was it again? Egomaniac gangster? I don't even know what that means. Take a guess, it's exactly what it sounds like. Yeah, pot, meat, cattle theory. Now that's one definitely wrong. The air shifts as quickly as before, and the ominous atmosphere disappears. Prince Thierry sits on the couch as the boys bicker back and forth, arm crossed and a skull at his face. But there's no bark behind these words. He managed to shift the mood with just a few words. As expected of the Crown Prince. Well, I would love to stay and chat. I believe it's time for me to get going. Jem, accompany me? Of course, 1 second. Jem shifts off the couch and runs off to retrieve his disguise. Prince Thierry stands up and makes to go after him, but Alexei slides in his way. Hey, I'm counting on you. There's a serious look on his face, and he speaks in a tone quieter than I've ever heard him use. They stare at each other for a few seconds, wordless communication between them built on years of trust, and I'm suddenly reminded of what they said back in the cells. Long story short, a lot of people would be happier if we didn't get along. It'd be too much power if we went on the same side, and that would only attract enemies. It's easier if we didn't associate with each other in public. Don't worry about it. Okay. I've always thought that friendship needed to be showed off. That they only became real if other people saw it and validated it. Oh damn, girl, I feel sorry for you! But I can see now that that's not always true. I've only known these guys for a short while, but even I can tell that they're really close. I'll take care of it. Who do you think I am? You can thank me later by buying me drinks. Not sure why the literal prince of the country is mooching off of me, but okay. He huffs in annoyance, moving away with his hands in his pockets, and just like that, the moment is over. I'm ready to go, Thierry! Wonderful. Alexei, they may summon you later once they've done their investigation, so be ready to go. Aye aye. Chara's gonna chew my ear off, isn't she? Consider how much extra paperwork you've made for her. I believe she has earned that right. She should be angry at you instead. I was perfectly content chilling in my jail cell. He was just trying to help. You know that they would have tried to pin more things on you if you just stayed there. Stop being logical, Jem. That's what I'm here for. Alexei rolls his eyes, but he gets the last laugh as he puts Jem in a headlock, ruffling through his hair. I laugh as I watch Jem try to free himself, soaking it all in. That was fun. It wasn't even just the detective part. Hanging out with all of them was really enjoyable. I have a hard time clicking with anyone who isn't Theo, but this felt natural. Feeling a bit bittersweet, I stand up. Bathroom. Oh no, I should probably go. Do you have something to do? He seems to have managed to free himself from Alexei's clutches, though his hair is still a bit messy under the cap. No, not really, I just... Let her go if she needs to. It'll just be boring administration stuff for the next few hours anyway. You'll be at the celebration later though, yeah? We're gonna chill and have some drinks. I'm invited? Yeah, you helped out too, didn't you? Do you think we'd ask for your help and then dump you after it was over? Isn't that normally how it works? They seem to have other expectations though, judging by the looks they're giving me. Well, I can't deny that I really do want to spend more time with them. Besides, I still haven't figured out what's the deal with that vision yet. So the most logical course of action would be to stick with them for a little bit longer, right? Yeah, that sounds good. And if they eventually get tired of me, as long as I manage to solve this mystery, then I'll be satisfied. Well, I'd like to stay if you'll have me. Yeah, good. I wouldn't feel right about you leaving before I could pay you back. Jem, do you mind getting the car first? Huh? Okay, sure. See you later, Uni. Promise. Okay, I promise. He runs off with a goofy grin in his face and I can't help but smile. Jem is so precious. Detective. He stayed behind to talk to me? Hi, Prince Harry. Thank you for your help. I'll admit that I hadn't anticipated it going quite so smoothly. Oh, it was thanks to all of you. I really didn't do much. Please don't undersell yourself. We couldn't have done it without you. So thank you. And I apologize for not treating you very kindly up until now. No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I'm just glad I could be of help. Yes, and I'm very grateful for your assistance. Hey, good for you. Looks like you passed his test. Alexei. Oh no, it's okay. I kind of assumed it was a test anyway. Gary, the car's out in front. Jim's voice echoes from the entrance, but Prince Harry surprisingly seems reluctant to leave. You should go, Prince Harry. I should. Then I'll see you tonight at the celebration, Detective. I would be delighted if you could join us. Okay. I wonder what their parties are like. I've only went to a handful in college, usually when classmates force me to go, but I don't think it'll be anything like those. Excellent. Please feel free to rack up the bill as much as you'd like. Alexei's paying. What? If it weren't for us, you'd be in jail. You're welcome, by the way. Seriously? The sight of the notoriously evil gangster floundering around makes me laugh, and I can't resist joining in on the ribbing. Well, if Alexei's paying now, I really have to go. See, even she's looking forward to it now. You wouldn't want to disappoint her, would you? Fine, fine, I'll pee this time you win. Laugh it up while you can. Don't think I didn't notice you weaponizing her against me already. Weaponized? What a cruel thing to say about a new acquaintance. Ah, just shut up and go already. Let me wallow in misery and burn my wallet. He collapsed onto the couch and waves Prince Harry away. Very well, I wouldn't want to keep Jem waiting. He gives me one more nod before turning on his heels and leaving. And there he goes. I glance over at the other two. Alexei is scrolling through his phone, seemingly over it already, while Sam is lazily going through his computer. Do you think they'll be able to track Blackthorn? Nah, the police are basically useless. Blackthorn's been running circles around them for years already. They've been around for that long? First showed up 5 years ago? The first few months caused a big stir, but then the government cracked down hard on it. There's been a gag order on all cases since then. That explains why I had no idea. I was out of country for college back then. Why do you go that far anyway? Plenty of good universities here. Not for detectives, seem like they give a shit about detectives here. Ouch, but he's not wrong. Anyway, don't worry too much about Blackthorn. The police might be useless, but now that a member of the gang has been killed, Sasha will start hunting them down. It'll only be a matter of time before we sniff them out. Never thought I'd have a gangster reassure me that he'd catch a serial killer. I've come a long way since you thought I kidnapped people and stole things from starving children, yeah? I didn't say the second one! Anyway, should I go buy the drinks? What, do you want to get started on festivities already? No, I meant for later, unless you guys have the stuff already. I glance at the kitchen, but I don't see any beverages or party foods. I do not consent to having my living room used for such purposes. Oh, is it going to be somewhere else then? I had assumed they could only gather here for secrecy, but it makes sense that they want to get out of here. We've been stuck in this room for a while after all. Yeah, of course. How do you feel about Celestial? Wait, we're still going? Damn! Okay guys, I need to do a little pee-pee pause. Because I do want to finish this one. Does anyone remember for how much longer it continues if you were with Cam's stream before? And also, don't be sorry. Anyway, I need a tiny pee-pee pause. I drank too much tea. 1.5 liters. She stopped here? Wait, she didn't finish it? How much longer does the demo version go? Really? Well, I suppose then this is as good as any place to stop. But I do like the game. I would love to continue it. But it's probably not gonna happen before the move. Maybe we can continue the rest of it then after the move? How do you guys feel about it? Do you like it so far? I'm just checking because I have other games I could also play, but I do like this one in general. Honestly, I feel like a lot of the demo versions of the visual novels I've played on this channel has been really good. Like Save the Villainous was, like, of course, peak humor and just it was just so out there. It was almost like in outer space. Yeah, and then there was, of course, the Whispers of the Luminaries, which was like, I mean, it has idols in the story. I was gonna play it. That was a super funny demo. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Save the Villainous full game. I'm definitely gonna play it. So for this one, you guys won't mind seeing more. Okay, I will take notes. It will just have to probably get its own playlist on YouTube, because I was like 1 or 2 short games, and I was thinking, it's like, oh yeah, it's gonna be 2 hours or something. It's a little bit longer, but I don't mind, because actually it makes sense, because this is the second demo version they released, not the first. So maybe the first one ended here, and then the second one starts here. That would make sense. Okay, so we'll continue the second... This is my declaration. We'll continue the second half of the demo. The official second half. Official second half? I don't know. It's just my guess. But it would have made it a logical place to stop. Oh yeah, then let's save. And let's wrap this up. Wow. Let's see whom we should maybe radar. Official second demo half. Finally, the final season part 2, the final season part 2 second half. No, thank you guys for being here. Thank you. Let's see, is anyone else playing this? So maybe I can send you to them. Otherwise, let me check otherwise the followers. Nope, I'm the only one who's streaming this. And surprising, I feel like they deserve better, because honestly, this demo is so polished. Wait, what do I have here? Hot Spring Story 2. Now that sounds sussy as fuck. ですね。Who is else online? Okay. Oh, it's more like a simulation on this person. Okay. Sure, let's oh, but she's been online for 4.5 hours. Maybe that's, let's see. No, it doesn't sound like she's talking about stopping, so we gotta be fast, guys.
That should make it a little bit better.
Surprise, probably less fun than you think. Yeah, I was surprised. It just sounded like, oh, might be sus, but it's not. Which is good. We're having her in the background right now. We're going to Digi. She's a Tamagotchi tuber, and she's really, really cute. Hey, dozo. Here we have it. The rate message, the regular one. But yeah, it's been a good game so far. It's been well written, and like, honestly, after Touch Start, I had like really weird expectations for stuff to be fairly on the low, but all the others had like always custom backgrounds that really corresponded to the story, and really great soundtrack, and just really well made. Like, damn. Dragon Idolry! Yeah, gamba. Hiya, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for today, and I hope you had fun. And I will be doing the countdown. 3, 2, 1, and take care.